since last night. They're bringing me out, bringing me in. Now he said, should I go ahead?
Okay, go on. Enough, please. Okay, go on.
Thank you for letting me in for the first place. But there's something I want you people to also look into it. This speaks is very nice, and I think there are, since last night I see some people speak again and again. I sometimes network knock me off. The other time my battery went down, I succeed coming back and all that. But I'm still hearing some voice of some certain person speaking again and again and again. So there are people who may be down there. Just take once wide, bring people in that may have a different thing to say. Now that's by the way. Let me start by
wait, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you put that space before, but please be my guest and try. Number one, it's hard to keep track of everything. Number two, the app itself is full of so many glitches. Sometimes I try and bring people up, it will tell me there's an error, so and so cannot come up. It's not my fault.
It's okay.
Very difficult sometimes to bring somebody in.
And we try and keep people updated what's going on.
It's okay, my brother. It's okay. I understand how things run. Okay. Let me start by saying this. You see, last night there is one guy called a king. He's a Yoruba guy who was asking Igbo people are going to take their land or sell or forfeit it. I see some people struggling to answer him. We don't need to answer those people. Those people just come to our space to keep us busy. Sometimes they will, when you are talking with a foolish person, he will make you more foolish than him. The answer to that kind of question, and they will run away forever, is you want to keep houses belonging to Igbo people in Yoruba land. That will solve your problem. Go ahead and keep it. In fact, we survived with 20 pounds. We can go back to Biafra and survive with nothing. Without a dime, we will survive. And 10 years, Yoruba people will queue in our border looking for asylum. These are just simple answers to give him, because these people, Yoruba people are lazy. And anytime they know they are suffering in Nigeria, but anytime they see Igbo people suffering alongside with them, they are okay. So if keeping the land belonging to Igbo people or property belonging to Igbo people will make them allow us or support us to leave this place, that's okay. If that will make them to tell Yoruba people who are in Nigerian military to come back home, that's okay. If they do not understand what is called international laws, that is their problem. When that time comes, those things will come to play himself. Because these people will just come to our space, burn our time, will make some people get angry trying to answer them. Then somebody listening to us outside will think that we are foolish, we don't know what we are doing. So we should stop giving those people too much time. He speak more than 20 minutes last night talking garbage. So these are some of the things we need to know how to address. Like the guy that just coming, one of our brother that is just coming, that our sister just responded to. You see, remember that DOX, they are not only child of their parents. They have brothers, they have sisters, they have cousins, they have nephew. Those nephew of them, those cousins of them, those their brothers will still always come for their defense. And they will do that in our platform, because I don't think, if you know what DX, what is, especially as a is they are benefiting from Nigeria criminality. So there is no way they will come to support what we are doing because they know in their mind. This is one of the reasons why Zikiwe did not support Ojukwu. At the time he asked Ojukwu what will be my benefit, and Ojukwu said to him, let us get Biafra. He ran away and went to the Gowan because he was looking for what he knew he is benefiting from Nigeria. He wanted to continue those criminality when Biafra come, and Ojukwu was telling him no. That is why he ran back. Some people who does not know history cannot even remember this one. That is one of the number one reason he ran back to Gowan to negotiate what is going to continue to benefit from Nigeria, and he began to. Zikiwe was the person that wrote our national anthem we are singing today. So sometimes you imagine how a man like that all of a sudden ran back. That was the reason why he ran back, because he wanted what he will be benefiting from Biafra as he benefiting from Nigeria. So, but Ojukwu was telling us one man, one house, one man, one car. He said no, he doesn't want it. And this is why the criminals we have today in Biafra land as governors can never, not tomorrow, support what we are doing. And we don't need them to support what we are doing for us to get our independence, because we have go through history. Mandela was not a governor in South Africa before he began to fight for freedom of the people in South Africa. Martin Luther was not a governor in America before he fight for the freedom of black people. And so on and so on. Even this Ogologo and Ziku, there were no governors in Nigeria to fight for Nigeria independence. These are the common things, but this, Nigeria have caused a lot of damage to our brain. And sometimes you see, but I will not blame them. Somebody go to school, university, and stay 3 years and 6 months on strike, and went to school 6 months and graduate. What can that person make of himself? His brain will be more damaged than those of us that didn't go to university. So these are the problem, and especially the worst Igbo people the worst Igbo people or worst Biafrans are the ones that are born in Lagos and North. In fact, the one that grow up in Yoruba land, they are the worst Biafrans. If you see them in police, they are worst. If you see them in the military, they are worst. In fact, they are number one enemy you have. So whenever you see these people talking, just check, they are coming from the West. Those Biafrans that speak that garbage, they are living in the Western Nigeria, Yoruba land. So these people are the worst Biafran you can meet, whether in police, army, navy, air force, in any place, any office, even in the bank. They hate themselves. They are ashamed of who they are, and they are trying to please maybe one or two Yoruba person on their platform or in their yard. So these are the worst Biafrans you will meet, and I tell you, if you meet them in the police on the way what they are going to do to you, they will make you hate yourself the more. So when we see people like this, we should know that these are the people we are dealing with. They don't have brain. They are ashamed of themselves. They don't like who God have made them to be. So let us make, whenever they come to this platform, sometimes you don't need to answer them with anger, because they won't just want to provoke us so that they will bring the animal in us. But what we have inside us is peace, and that is why we are looking for Biafra, because you can only give what you have. We have peace inside us. We want to maintain peace in our land. We want to maintain peace in our territory. And that is why we want Biafra. And sometimes you see that Yoruba people, anytime you go to any of their platforms, they hear Biafra, they agitated, because they know if Biafra leave Nigeria today, Yoruba, they are going to suffer, because majority of them are lazy. They depend on this water in bus stop to survive. And I know when Biafra go, Lagos in particular will be a ghost town. Just check what happened in Christmas. Just maybe 20 or 30% of Biafrans went home. Imagine what will happen when they say, okay, Nigeria is broke up and Biafrans are going home. I know that all Biafrans will not go. I know there are still some that will die in Yoruba. But Lagos is going to be a ghost town. And because it's going to be a ghost town, it's going to take them another 15, 60 years to come up. And these are the things their leaders know. These are the things when they see it or hear it, you see them doing what they are doing. But we're not going to.
Alobi, Hello, BKC, are you there? I can't hear you anymore. Hello, B. He was moved down. Hello, B. See, yeah.
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Stammer, there are so many hands up. If you
Let me
can,
stop.
make
Let me round
time
up.
people because of
Okay,
the
round
heat
Yeah. Yeah.
please.
I was waving,
Let me round up.
waving him.
Let me round
yeah.
up. Let me round up by saying that anywhere we are, I like the way people in different spaces are talking Biafra, because Paul said in his preaching, let the gospel be preached by all means. I don't care whether you are insulting Biafra or whether you are talking good about us. What I am concerned is that at least somebody is talking about us. Let them talk about Biafra, whether in good light or in bad light, but let Biafra be discussed. Thank you, and keep this platform on. God bless you.
Thank you. Hello, you can pick the mic after you bank choose.
Yeah. And hello, B. See, me, I believe in, being emotionally tough, because whether in your space or in other people's space, you're going to hear nonsense. And, you know, I remember in the beginning, when I used to be on YouTube, especially that one man went to Mo, that idiot. And these people deliberately say the most triggering things. And if you start rolling with your emotions and start doing emotional battle, then they've got you. So, when I opened this space in reaction to the space that had been running for days. And it was just a question that popped in my head. Why are Nigerians so angered and triggered by Biafra that that's all they're talking about, even with all the killings going on by all sorts of Islamist groups, the killings from the Zoo army and the protests, but they're still talking about Biafra. Why this thing they trigger them? And I asked the question, put it in the title, and it was not until Black King came I realized, oh, okay, it's actually a question. It looks like a question to Nigerians. And I remember even saying it, well, I guess from the title of the room, we have to actually let him answer, because it seems like that's what he came. And we've seen Yoruba Nation Ronu come, we've seen DOS come, we've seen Igbo Nation come, we've even seen Indie Protester come. Yes, we know the ones that, most of the times, the ones that have the balls to speak are the idiot ones that actually, together with the balls to speak, they have no shame. But we also know that most of them have people that follow them around to these their spaces and will be listening. And I'll tell you, something happened before we go to Enoho. There was one day I was in a space and they set up this question for me, like as if they were going to do me gotcha. Anyway, I answered the question, and one of them was like, the rest of them were like, oh, did he answer your question? Did he answer your question? And you could tell the whole thing it looked like where school children were trying to do something bad, and peer pressure was on one of them to join them. Did he answer your question? Did he answer? Because they were all friends. And this girl said, not really. Even though they kept interjecting on her behalf. She asked the question, she wasn't interjecting, she was trying to listen, but they kept interjecting. But how I knew that this was peer pressure and that what I said resonated was because one of them from the back channel, albeit in the audience that wasn't on the speaker stage, back channeled me, thanking me for presenting the clearest explanation she'd had for. I think it was a question about Biafra. That the way I broke it down, it made so much sense to them. So yes, they'll come, they'll talk their rubbish, and something that kept being identified in that space that went on for days was about how the Biafrans that came up to speak were consistent in everything they said, regardless of who. Everything we said was consistent. It was everybody else that was coming around dancing here and there. People can see the truth points to itself. For those people on the fence, because those are the people who are rich, it's not for the goat heads, those ones that Ishiha or Lanko. No. But Sometimes when those goat heads are made an example of, when they are made to look stupid for their arguments, their followers will begin to learn. That's why we have brain to discern for ourselves. Yes, there will always be people that will follow blindly, but there's one critical thing, because when people, whatever you're doing, you're investing your time. At some stage, whatever you're following, you're going to ask yourself, is this a waste of my time? So, people doing protest, they're all beginning to see now that, okay, we've followed all the systems, ballot, no show, protest, which is also legitimate. Constitution will tell you have the right to protest, but still, the same constitution is squashing you, no show. Many of those people right now, those obedients, they are in a lost zone right now. And me personally, I believe this is the time they should be hearing our message to understand, because many of them have been shut off from the fact that they have another option. Because Nigeria propagandized us as, oh, they are just terrorists. Oh, they are not doing it right. Oh, they are not following it the right way. Oh, they are not doing it constitution. Oh, their Southeast governors have to do it. And many of them, many of them don't think. It's just what they on channels TV. Somebody there like is it Jide Akitoju or whatever that idiot's name on TVC is? We tell something, some bullshit constitution. Oh, constitution says you can't even have gun to defend yourself. And people will be listening to this shit. And look, I've been on Clubhouse asking them how, if Fulani headsmen suddenly wake up one day and do Taliban style in Afghanistan, how they just overran the whole place. What will you guys do? This was in Clubhouse on the Yoruba space. And they started talking about constitution. That what does the constitution allow you to do? Which kind of... And I was like, what? What kind of human beings are these? Terrorists have overrun you with the terrorists. Do they even know what constitution is? And you're here discussing constitution. This is how oh god, Nigeria is so freaking. Anyway, Madam Sabi, we're going, Sha. Enoho, please go on. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Starman. Good morning from my end. Thank you guys for holding this space. I stepped off at some point. You guys are doing a great job. I just wanted to, buttress on what my brother Justice was saying when he was talking about the reasons why, these guys are triggered. One thing we should know is everybody's afraid of the truth, because truth is something you cannot hide for a long time. It will definitely come out. Somehow, it will spill out. And Biafra, as it says, stands on a foundation of truth. The truth that will shake not just the foundations of the zoo, but as far as the Western world, as far as the chains that people are, holding from as far as Asia and holding Biafra down. It will break all that. And a whole lot of lies, a whole lot of genocidal charges will be hanging on people's head. Well, come to think of it, how many lives has been lost just because a people said one word? We want to go. And nobody really talking about that. But rather than saying, why are these people talking about we are going east? Now, my brother came here and said, why is the politicians not involved? It must be because you people are not doing the right thing and blah, blah, blah. Is it the same politicians that have been killing you? I told my brother this morning when I woke up, I said, when Biafra comes, a lot of people will be broke. A lot of people will be penniless. A lot of people will be basically on exile, because these people are the ones who have held this nation, this evil that they call Nigeria, at the expense of certain people's lives. Nigeria a whole was built on the backs of a certain people without their knowledge. They've been sucking up the life source of a particular people. And for what reason? You don't want me to go. You don't want me to stay. Basically, you just want me to be your footmat. while you keep sucking up my resources and keeping me at a point where I cannot talk. That is slavery. And there is no nation that should be built on slavery. The foundation is wrong. Nigeria as a whole was built from slavery. After the colonial masters did what they did, they felt, okay, let us evolve into something else. We'll stay from afar and give our pet dogs the key. And we rule from there. And that's what they've been doing. And years after, this is where we are. From the beginning till now, we've all been going down, 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 down. Last 4 years was better than now. Last 8 years is better than last 4 years. Just keep going back. Keep going back. Nigeria is the only place where the past is better than the present and the future. Because looking at where we are right now, what do you think the future of the Nigerians will be? And of course, the Ronus know this, because when we go, it's like the curtain is out. They are left with what they have. Nothing. Nothing. The whole world will see that everything that has been built on lies and on people's back, and nobody was saying anything. Now they've started changing narrative from 6 million people that were killed to 3 million to now 300,000 to 200, all kinds. In fact, I was in that same space that lady held, and somebody was saying it's not, that they actually found out that it was just a few people in a certain area. And I'm like, what is these people talking about? That in fact, the war actually happened more in the so-called South-South areas. And it was the South-South people that died the most. Now, this kind of narrative that the war, it was between Benin and Delta State, that they killed a whole lot of people from Edo and a whole lot of people from this. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Enoho, please don't lose your train of thought. I just wanted to add something. I was in the space where they said the number was 300,000 that died in that war. In that same space, one of their chief historian, Bunka, said that Ekumeku War had nothing to do with Igbo people. I had to go and ask him, Bunka, who fought Ekumeku War? He started telling me about Bini, Ika nation. I was like, wait, Bunka, who is Ika? Who are the Ika? He was like, that they are
thank you
related to Benin, that they are not Igbos, that Ekumeku War had nothing to do with Igbos. You see how they are not only denying our genocide, they are rewriting our entire history.
Trying to paint a narrative that doesn't exist. And now you see that narrative, that is the reason why we're here. Because most of the people, I noticed something, most of the people that are in that space are people who have no clue. In fact, their existence started when they started taking out history from the society. So they have no clue of what has happened, and they are not even bothered to actually know what is going on. The only narrative they want to see is what some bullcrap journalist from Ibadan Expressway Road side publishing house post online, and people will go and read, and you say this is what the fact is. But forgetting that there is actually a genesis of the matter. I said this yesterday. Biafra did not start in 1967. Neither did it start in 1884. It started way long. Somebody here said it started 9,000 BC. And that man called Zakob Black King and something started laughing like we were speaking in tongues. And I'm like, the problem here is the fact that everybody who had a role to play in the slavery, that's what I want to call, in the slavery or in the subduing of Biafra, are afraid because their ashiri will too, and the news will go out there. And what do you think will happen? I can bet it with you, the day Biafra comes, we begin to ask for our things back. We begin to tell you, come and give us account. What did you do with this? And everybody is afraid. And they are triggered. Why are they not triggered when people are shouting Arewa Nation? Why are they not triggered when they are shouting Oduduwa Nation? Why? It's because they know. They know where it all started. They know the truth. And the truth is as deadly as an atomic bomb. Whether they like it or not, they will continue to be like this until what is done is done, because nobody actually changes it. Nobody can change it. A man's life has been put in place to make sure that this truth is brought out. Whether we like it or not, it will happen. There is no greater sacrifice than a sacrifice of a man laying his life for even people that are cursing him to today. Forget the fact that anything. People have laid their lives down. The other guy was saying, the only reason why he stopped following the movement was when people started dying. People were sent to go and die. Nobody was sent to go and die. These men took it upon themselves to stand in truth, to defend what they believe. Every one of them were volunteers. And there is nothing as powerful as men volunteering their lives for truth. Nobody can break such a bond. Nobody. And that is why they are afraid. Nobody can break an army of volunteers. It's impossible. It's impossible. And that is why they are triggered. And that's why they are afraid, because they know the greatest weapon, like Mazen Namkan will say, is the weapon of truth. And what comes with truth? Oh no, you don't want to know. And that is what they're afraid of. I use my mic for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister Noho. Who was Ben Chooks? Ben Chooks. Thank you for your pitch.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Starman. Thank you for this very wonderful breakfast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans, depending on your time zone. I thank you, everyone, this morning. Starman, you are, I can say you are really, you have a linen to that brother or that guy who came to ask unnecessary questions. This time around, Biafrans, we are in injury time. Injury time in the sense to decimate Nigeria, not injury time to come and answer any kind of necessary questions, please. The kind of question we can entertain from Biafrans is update questions. But any kind of this type of question, please, like our own Christopher said before, you see, we don't entertain all this type of nonsense questions anymore. It triggers me so much, but I know many people has decimated him. So, like what is written on the topic of today, why Nigerians are so angered and jealousy. You see, these two words always goes together. For somebody to be jealousy over you, that means you have something special in you that person doesn't have. Biafrans, we are resolute. Many others wanted to be like us, but unfortunately, many of our Biafrans doesn't know who we are. We are special people. And there is a reason why God made us who we are. Everybody will be angry to you, or will be so jealous, will be so envy to you. But sometimes sit back and ask yourself, why are these people so much jealousy over me? What have I done different? So what you are doing now is quite different from what others are doing. And you have something special they don't have. This is the time we come to finish undone job. Our fathers did, they could not be able to finish. We come to finish it now. So if people are jealous over you, do not look back. That means you have something special. You need to detect what you have. If you can't detect what you have, you keep on making mistakes, following wrong people. But when you find out, oh, this is the right person to follow, then you can find your talent. You can find who you are. So I'm appealing to everyone this morning. I love some of the work some of our sisters has also given. This time we have to do our assignment properly. If anyone come to ask unnecessary question, it's like a cancer, a virus. The moment somebody asks you or did it on that, it can trigger anything in your body. So we should mind our business at this very point of time. We don't have time anymore. The time we have now is time to decimate Nigeria. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Yeah, let me just go very quickly. I'm surprised. I don't see there are a lot of people that on this Twitter app that I don't really know. For the likes like what's it called, Grandmaster, all those comments. I don't really know them. You understand? So most times when I'm listening to them, hearing them for the first time. But from what I understand, I don't think those people there talk anything good about Mazinam, the kind of Simon or Biafra. But as Comrade came now, I see that he's hosting his space. I went to his space. Let me just listen to what this guy is saying. That's before I even fell asleep. Then I'm seeing that the guy is how is this guy preaching? Is this guy preaching Mazinam the Kanu because he's not telling his crews and the likes? After I don't know what just came into his mind. He's not telling them.
He doesn't know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Who is?
No,
He
he
said
knows. I was listening. I was
following.
listening to him. He knows everything that happened. He knows when Mazinam the Kanu set up the ESN. Then before that was before I now fell asleep. Comrade came here. I know when people are trying to like do some gaslighting and try to troll. That was even the reason why I said that man, don't even try explaining to this guy because I know that he's not ready to listen because he's just taking those robust stance. You understand? I've met someone like that. I explained. See, me and this guy this Yoruba guy. He was my neighbor. I used to explain to this guy every day, but it was like what I was telling this guy. He just didn't want to listen to it. He would just look for next thing. He'll tell me that you just be bringing some rubbish. Next thing you say that black in Europeans that existed before black. I'll be like, what? Even the Ghanaian guy will be like, what was this guy saying? Next thing be like, the oldest the pyramids of Giza and the pyramids of Giza is Great Wall of China have been existing before the pyramids of Giza. And I'm like, this, and I even thought this guy was intelligent. See me engaging this person. He will be like, this guy, he totally doesn't have any clue about what Nigeria is. As in, maybe I don't know what he was feeling like. Maybe he was feeling like, yeah, that is what white people are there for. They are like they are there to go and create countries for people. Well, that one is business. That's why I know that, man, this person is not ready to listen. You understand? I've seen the likes of them. That's what Comrade came here and was doing. Maybe it was Starman that maybe you could have listened to because as Ross said, he has already classed us and we are not even worth his time. Understand? I'm looking at that what's her name? That princess. A space like this Starman space is dragging everybody there. There are like 9 people, 12. Starman, your space is just dragging all of them. She has no clout again. Yeah, later I enjoy her echo chamber. I'm sorry, but that's all she's left with. Well, the next person can go. Drop the mic.
Yeah, I think the next person is it Kama Israel or Sir William? Please help me out. Who came?
Starman, I know my bag a lab I know my bag a bit go on a see it in the local bad since more than 5 hours. Get as a hill as I have been here for the past 5 hours.
I lost track while I was asleep. Sorry.
Sorry. Kama is Ray before me, please.
Okay, but Hill says he's been here since. I don't know. Let's let him.
Yeah, but I don't know how the system works, but I've been here since the Yoruba guy came here. Almost 5 hours now. I've been awake, but I'm happy.
Biko, you're supposed to.
I'm happy. Why I'm happy is because I'm a Biafran. You understand? And I'm happy, Starman, for the good job you are doing for Biafrans. It's not easy. I'm very, 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 very happy. Right now, in my place, it's 4:36 a.m. I have been awake since some minutes past 12 a.m. because of this program. So, but it's okay. I'm not angry. Why I come in is because of the Yoruba guy first. That's a black king. He's the person that attracted my attention. But the guy is no more here. Then the second one, the third one, and the Amalacom, and then the Virgin. Virgin, one thing, look at my brother. I want to tell you one thing. If you like, you take it. If you don't like, don't take it. The only thing that will set you free right now, as I'm talking to you, is only Biafra. It's only Biafra. I'm above 50 years old. And I'm from Old Anambra State. Right now, the new state, I'm from Odumegu State. From Old Anambra State, check from 1999, from Chinwoke Mbajinuju to Chris Ngige, to Peter Obi, to Obiano. As I'm talking to you right now, Obiano is living, I'm worshiping in the same church with the Obiano right now. Former governor. Then tell me how a governor like where he is now, can he see even ordinary councillor from the Western world? After leaving office, the person will come back to Nigeria to come and live in Nigeria. That is to tell you that the system is not working. Then ask all of them, the Mbadinuju, where is the Mbadinuju children and the family? Like one of us already said it before. Where is Chris Ngige? Where is his family, his children, his wife? Where are they living? Peter Obi right now, Peter Obi that everybody is following. Oh, Peter Obi, obedience. Where is Peter Obi wife? Have you seen Peter Obi wife after they leave the government house of Anambra State? Have you seen Peter Obi wife? Talk of his children. Then what of Obiano? After everything, where is Obiano wife? After they leave the government seat, where is Obiano wife? Talk of Obiano himself. Talk of his children. Then right now, we are talking about Soludo. Where is Soludo wife and his children right now? All of them are living abroad. All of them are living abroad. And the abroad they are living on your money. They are living on your money. So sometimes you don't need somebody to teach you everything on your own as a human being. You need to ask yourself questions like me. Before I start to follow Mazin Nandeka, nobody told me about him, but because I'm angry to be free, I just listened to Nandekano's message. I said, no, this guy is talking something that is touching my mind. I just set my alarm every day. I have to listen to him until they kidnap him. And before they kidnap him, I set my account automatic payment. I set my account automatic payment to DOS, to IPOB. I set my account automatic payment. Ask question. Is Jonathan Chinedu as you are talking? Where is Ike Peters? Where is Maz Obiano? Obiano, the one that speaks from South Africa. Where are all these that you are talking about the IP or DOS? Where are they? Can't you ask question? Can't you ask question? Nobody say if you want to bus stop, if you reach at the bus stop, want to enter, you see the one that is going and there's a space for you to enter. You just stand and wait for the one that's ready to go and be waiting. Spend almost 5 hours. But you see the one that is moving already, that you have one chance or have 1 or 2 space for you to enter. You wait, you leave that one go. You stay 5 hours after. It's not good. You just need to help yourself. If we are not in the government, we are no more IPOB Nigeria or IPOB. We are governed in Biafra, and the prime Simon Ekpa. If you like Simon Ekpa, if you, but I will not blame you. I don't know where you are staying. Maybe you stay in the homeland. It's not easy. I spent more than 30 years in the homeland. I'm above 50 years right now. As I'm talking to you now, I'm existing. Nigeria don't even know that I'm existing. If I die right now, Nigeria don't exist at all. So which type of country is that? Which type of country is that? Even right now, talking to you, if anything happened to me now, my children, they are gone. They are gone. You claim you have a son, they cannot have. Now, imagine now the country that we are talking about, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. He has a British passport, a British citizen. Sometimes we ask questions. You come here and our PM, it's okay. All of us answer Ekperima. We put it, you can see it right here. You can see some people that write Simon Ekperima. We take it as badge of honor. It's okay for us. But the problem, you yourself, what is here? How are you doing? What is your plan to get yourself free from Nigeria bondage? Or you think it's a normal life? Look at the condition of Nigeria. No road, no light, no water, no hospital, nothing. As I'm talking to you right now, if I just dial my phone number, 911, it will not take less than 5 minutes. Ambulance is here to take care of me. But when we are talking something that will help all of us, because of jealousy, who is Simon Ekpa, can you do what Simon Ekpa, even 1/4 of what Simon Ekpa is doing? Do you know what it means to travel abroad out of your own country? Travel abroad and you have connection with the prime minister or president of that country that you are in, that you are living. How many people in Nigeria get that type of opportunity that Simon Ekpa have? If you see good thing, you appreciate it, my brother. We will live in the Western world. Ordinary, and not, what of it? Why are you rep member? Who are you to even get connection to rep member? Ordinary, your city councillors. You can't even get connection to them. Talk less of the senators of your state. Then talk less of the prime minister, the president of the country you are living in. You have connection. No, na president. My brother, do you know what that is the problem Nigeria is crying today? That is the problem Nigeria is crying today. So there's no need of us worrying ourselves. The only problem we have is ourselves. As long as Nigeria is concerned, all the whole tribe in Nigeria, they are afraid of Biafrans. All of them are afraid of us. The problem we have is we don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. Any day we just say enough is enough. That is our own stand. That is what they know about Biafrans. Once we say we will get patience with you. Because I won't Muchineke. I get but any day we say enough, one knows to go here. If you do me this thing again, me and you will die. That is the sound of Biafra. And that is where we are right now. That is where we are right now. So the only thing you need to do, today is Saturday, we have fundraising. You go to the website, everything is in the open. There's nothing that is hidden according to the Prime Minister. Everything is in the open, just on the tip of your finger. Dial the website www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. You go there, you have all the whole information, contact of every admin, every thing. Any information you want is there. So there's nothing of asking all this rubbish question that is taking us back. We come here, we spend more than 3 hours arguing with the people that is not important. We don't care. Everybody will not join the struggle. Everybody will not be, according to Mazin Nandekan, we don't need the crowd. We just need 100 men. That is what he asked for. I need 100 men. But now we have more than 49 million people supporting the Biafran Prime Minister, and you're asking who is the Prime Minister, who made him the Prime Minister. Do you know what is 49 million? Some country in Europe, they have less than 1 million. So, Montenegro is 930,000. Some is 2 million. The British, how many million are British? Germany, how many are their population? So we just need to help ourselves. Everything is in our hand right now as I'm talking to you. Biafra is in our own hand. It's not in the Yoruba, it's not in the Fulani, it's not in the Hausa. We are the problem of ourselves. So my people, I will just hang the mic here so other people can talk. Please, I'm begging. Starman, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Izzy, I hear you.
He
Izzy,
can
can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
He can hear you. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can.
Yes.
He can. Oh, okay, yeah. Please, I will beg all of us. It's not easy. Like, I spend almost 5 hours here. I'm begging, please. Once you finish speaking, you can just take it on your own. You just go down so other people can come up. Many people have something to say. Please, I'm begging everybody. It's not easy for the people that is coordinating on this thing to do it. So I'm begging, please, once you finish speaking, and especially today is weekend, so many people would like to speak. Once you finish speaking, just on your own, just go down and then you can come back again. So you'll be easy because it's not easy. I already fall asleep. I said I have to wait to see what is in this space today. So I'm begging, please, once you finish speaking, please take yourself down. Or Starman, you can organize. You have two co-hosts. One person can be doing that. Once somebody finishes speaking, the person will go down, so other people will come. Thank you, and have a good day. Thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so there's a few people in the request, and the app is glitching. Sometimes you tell me that it's bringing you up. Next, and I'll see an error, but I'll keep trying. For the people upstage, I just woke up, so I don't even know the real order. I've seen Ronnie here, but his hand is not up. And Kama is real.
Who hasn't spoken so that I will know, like...
Kama is real. Has Kama is real spoken? Kama is real. Are you still with us? Kama. Okay, maybe he's... Sorry. Yeah. Ronnie, are you still with us? Okay, maybe he's... Okay. So,
I don't know. Continue. Hibla.
Your hand up. But I don't know if you don't mind. Let's let some of the new speakers speak, because I see
Yeah, no
Olaniro.
problem. You can bring me down and I'll request when I'm probably ready to speak.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
There's no problem.
Thank you very much. So I see Olaniro, FBI, Klaus, Chibueze, and Stella Mers. Okay. If you guys don't mind, maybe we should let the lady go first. Okay, thank you guys. Kama, I was calling you earlier. I don't know, maybe you're engaged, but your hand was up.
Yeah. Don't worry. Go ahead with the new people. I will speak later.
Okay. Okay, Stella Mers, you're welcome to speak. Welcome. You can unmute and speak, Stella.
Are you there, Stella?
Stella.
Maybe she can't hear. Stella, are you there? If she's not there, okay. Okay, it's like you didn't hear Starman, or you can you hear Starman? Okay,
Yeah, I can
continue.
hear her.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah. Just come
Yes,
closer to your mic so be louder. So.
Hello? Hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you now. So can I talk?
Yeah, you can speak, yeah.
Go on.
Okay. Sorry. I just came up when I heard money. Because I don't used to use my ear to hear money. I heard that somebody said that I'm donating money for... So me, I want to ask a question. Donating money for what? Is it for causing insecurity in the southeast? Or donating money for securing what? What are you guys supposed to use the money to establish something in the southeast? Me, I believe that when you fight for Biafra for so long and you see that it's not coming forth, you gather yourself, establish something. How the same that Dubai did. I can remember, I'm not really good in history or something like that. It's even recently I started following politics. Because I hate politics, politics always give me high blood pressure. I hate it. So you see how Dubai established their small state. Use that money, establish your own state, not using the money to come be donating somebody that you don't even know. The person that is not even doing any investment to your state, to the youth. The person that is not, have not even built one hospital, no education, nothing. You're donating money to the person. To what? Me, I'm 20 something years old, but Southeast is causing a lot of damages. Business are going. My daddy is not in my state right now. Or so it's all. My daddy is not in my state right now. He left there to Anambra State because of insecurity. Our road, our houses, that some part of our houses have burned up, that have collected the zinc, collected from my grandfather, this thing, this olden days generator, just collected it and go and sold it. We don't know who did it. It just broke our house. My dad said when he did it, he not anything again. Because of this Biafra of the thing, Biafra. If you fight for something so long, if you cannot get it, leave it. People establish your own state. People will run to you. People will come running to you because they say, this place is established. They will come. Some people from other countries will come and invest because they see what marvelous thing is happening in that state. But when you find something that is so long that you're not getting no positive income, it's no positive thing that is coming out from it, you guys are still fighting, killing people. 20 years old, 20 years coming. Since they give birth to me, I'm hearing their Biafra no come. 20 marrying Biafra. No single good thing has come out from it. Can't you guys re-strategize? Establish the state, put something on ground, establish the youth. This money that you guys are donating websites, this thing. Some youth in the East does not have things doing. Some people that are doing minor jobs, use to go and build company, use to go and open business, set up people. They are not lazy. Use to go and set up people for them to do something. Not stop there. I'm even tired of hearing this thing. I'm tired, I'm fed up. 30 years now, people will still die. They're still talking about one thing. You cannot change something and do something. Everybody is very selfish and on their own. Very selfish people. Yeah. Okay. Now we even tired ourselves. Okay, thank you. I'm tired. If like do some tons of tons this thing. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care about who you are. So as some people you see a 90 or 60 years old man, 70 years old man, can't you look backward and say, I've been fighting for this Biafra and it's not coming forth. Can't we do something else? Or you are saying Biafra. 20 years old boy will go and die because of Biafra. 30 years old boy will go and somebody like giant that can do something in the nation will be dying because of one thing. I'm not saying Biafra is bad, but it's good. But when you fight something for so long, if it's not forthcoming, re-strategize. For you to get that your Biafra is to invest in that your faith. Invest it.
Stella.
When you invest it,
okay.
When you invest
Stella, can you hear me?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
Bramstone,
Stella,
let me ask
Stella, can you hear Starman speaking?
Starman, I'm even here. I'm not hearing anybody.
Can you hear me?
You can't hear Starman.
Mute yourself,
you know what
if
you
you are
do?
done.
Just,
mute
you know
yourself.
what? I'll drop you and bring you back so that you get, because he sorry. What are you saying, Stella?
Yes, drop me.
Okay, but you have to answer your question so that you understand. So you not feel like maybe we are all fools, that we have no brains, and you get. But don't go anywhere.
Of course, I've been here so long since listening and doing what I'm doing.
Brimstone, I can't hear you. Please, the co-host, please.
Okay.
I barely hear you guys. I think it's only her that is coming out from my own end.
Let me drop him and bring him back.
Starman, are you there?
Yeah. So Stella, please stay with us and hear your answer. So, well, since you are not on stage anymore, I was going to ask you. Well, it sounds like you're in Nigeria from the things you narrated, and for some reason the ambience from your. Sorry.
I just got back now. Thank you.
Oh, okay. From the ambience I heard in your background, it sounds like you're in Nigeria. And I was going to ask you that this Biafra you said that we've been doing for how many years and how many years, that why don't we just stop? Nigeria, first of all, what has Nigeria given you? How many years and how many years have you been complaining about Nigeria? You don't seem to recognize uh, what is right from. You can't discern what is right from what is wrong because you are too used to what is wrong, which is Nigeria, that you cannot even see that the things that Biafrans are asking for, which is just standard basic human rights that they are asking for, your Nigeria hasn't given it to you. Instead, Nigeria has given you a slave mentality that you're telling people to stop fighting. And look, you said your age. You're very young. All you've known is from 1999 Constitution, which you probably don't even know enslaved you. And you're here now. You probably went to go and vote in the last election, which yielded nothing. And you don't sound like someone that went to protest, meaning that you've actually given up. And you're here now. Another 3 years of your life is about to be wasted. And you're telling people who don't want that they should just stop. After this next 3 years of your life is wasted, another 4 of your life will be wasted. By then, you'll be that 30 you said you'll be when you get married. You'll be 30 and you'll be in Nigeria complaining. And this one, you even be complaining, telling other people to stop. You would have just stopped, just there. Married, you have kids, you born your kids into the Nigerian situation, and they'll be there doing nothing because their mom has socialized them. Oh, don't worry, we've been fighting for this Nigeria for how many years? It's never going to change. That's just how life is. So you talk about why don't you build hospital? Why don't you build school? Which one has your governors built for you? Yes, well, you're very young, so you know when people are young, they'll just be talking. They never stop to listen to themselves. Your very same governors conspire to proscribe these people asking for basic human rights, to proscribe them terrorists. And they are the same people you're saying, oh, why don't you build school? Why don't you go and tell Boko Haram to build school and build hospital? Is it not your governors that said they're terrorists? You're now here with the other side of your mouth, asking the same people that the governors you are looking to for hope have proscribed terrorists that they should build school, and you're not asking your governors. How do you feel that they should build school? So have you not heard about the palliatives they even give in the first place to help our people? Again, this is indicative of zoo education. All of you from the southeast especially, who keep talking against Biafra. And when we ask you, okay, so what is your own stance? Oh, economy. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it again. You guys, you are even still young. So maybe your own is go back 8, 9, 10 years and go and collect your school fees. Because your parents wasted that money. How can you develop an economy when you don't even have sovereignty? People came back from diaspora, invested all their life savings. Many of them, because of Nigeria's developmental level, many of them built farms, went into farming. How many of them are doing that farming today? Has Fulani herdsmen led them? Why? Is it that they don't have, as in no sovereignty, no sovereign system that can even offer a police at least to protect them, talk less of an army? Your Nigerian army can't even protect you against headsmen, talk less of terrorists. And you're talking about developing a business, this one, that one, with no sovereignty. That after you develop it, somebody can just roll in. Number one, with their Nigeria jealousy, they will change policy. Everything will cripple. Look at what they did to Ibeto. Everything will cripple. Or with their Nigeria gragra, somebody will just come with AK, shoot. Next thing, how many times have we had even the people themselves? I remember that famous doctor that came back on his own farm. You came back, invested all your money in farming on your own farm, now they then killed you. Are you not hearing of our women that can't go to farm because of threat of not just abuse, but to be killed after? They will first abuse you, then kill you. How can you be sovereign and they are kidnapping you left, right, center like chicken? Every day kidnap, and you actually believe you're sovereign. That why don't you build school, hospital? You don't understand what fighting for independence is. So why don't you just move aside and keep quiet and listen and learn instead of coming to come and is it because you have the privilege of being in a Republican system of Igbo that you can come and just open your mouth? Everybody will first even hear you out first. This is the problem of Igbo republicanism, that and Nigeria didn't make it better, because Nigeria removed some of the structures of respect that even guided it. That now anybody, who are you? Now it's not even it's no longer even about merit. It's now about money. Somebody that has more money will open his mouth and be talking rubbish, and everybody, like Obi Kubana, everybody will run after him. Meanwhile, somebody that is making all the sense in the world, because of money, nobody will be listening to him. Show us your money. My dear, you are young, you are badly educated by virtue of being Nigeria. That's not an insult. You need to calm down, come off your high horse. It's not all about you. Listen to the consensus. Ask, why is this consensus going like this? Check your own self. Ask yourself questions. See, you cannot lie to yourself. If you lie to yourself, you do yourself. Ask yourself questions and be true to yourself when you're answering those questions. Don't just come and unmute and talk for talking's sake because you think is what's going to make you smart. Because you think, I'm my own, nobody can tell me what to do. Yes, you have that privilege, but it's not a privilege that even Igbo society will let you abuse. Because if you do anyhow, Igbos, they will cut you down to size. Next person.
Do
I
you
see your
have
hand.
any? She's raising her hand up like
Give you one
she
more.
wants to respond. So let's, yeah.
Yes, but just so that it doesn't turn into a back and forth. I know many people want to respond to her, so we'll take a few.
I just want to talk one or two things. Thank you very much. I heard all that you said.
Yes.
Number one, out. Number two, I'm senseless. I don't know what. I don't know. I didn't even have any mouth when an elder was talking. I don't have mouth. So remember that they say that two brains are better than one. It's not all elders are not always right. Sometimes elders make mistakes. First of all, I said that Nigeria is supposed to do hospital and this one.
You're not
So,
very
Stella,
clear.
it's like your phone is not. If you can take it closer to your mouth, I don't know, the receptors are not taking up the sound
or
waves.
if you're using headphones, take off the
Yeah.
headphones.
hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Okay. So you were saying that the Nigerian government is supposed to do everything for us, make our life so easy, blah 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 blah.
Stella, it's like you
And
don't understand
eventually
what
they
we are
block.
saying because you're coming from a lack of understanding. And I'm sorry, but I don't think this is what we came here for. We can't take this because if you don't understand things,
Now,
Stella,
you are saying that why they are not
Stella,
what
see
you were
what
saying.
have you
That
No, wait,
how many countries
Brams,
have you been to? You're telling us now that we are saying the government is supposed to make things, and what the fuck is the government there for? Are we supposed to be killing ourselves and eating each other?
it's
What are you
not
saying?
Let me just tell you guys the truth. Right? I know that almost half of you guys are talking. You guys are in outside countries.
How do
They're
you
taking
know?
dollars and
No,
Most
everything.
of the
no,
majority of
that's
us
that.
are here. So what are you saying?
No,
The majority of us are in Nigeria.
Oh, majority.
there are a lot of us
Okay, majority
around.
of Nigerians are turning everything around or doing this their shenanigans. Me, I've not said that I don't want Biafra. Even my father says wants a Biafra. But the way some people are going about it is not the way it is. I can remember when Dubai wants to leave, they want to be on their own. But the government refused. As an intelligent people, what they do is to establish their state now. This one say that if you establish, they'll come and shoot you. Kutu, kutu, kutu.
Uh,
Who wants to shoot you in your own land?
so,
Establish it.
but you just talked about insecurity. Who is causing the insecurity in the southeast?
Who is causing the insecurity in the southeast?
Yes,
Is it not Biafran is sitting at home, do this one, people are losing their businesses.
because
This government will come
Stella,
to
Starman, please,
give us
sorry
the
to interrupt. Can I speak to this person? Just a few minutes, please.
wait, I'm not done speaking. So
Klaus.
that you can speak. Me, I want to go.
Yes,
See,
yes, you can go on, but
everything,
I want to lecture you on something. You just need to listen.
fighting
You just need to listen.
to do this thing.
See, I want you to understand
Fighting the
something. I want you to understand something. Like you're saying,
want to
you
get
said developing the
that.
southeast has been a problem.
Me, I'm a Biafran.
You are a Biafran. Good.
I'm
That's very good. You
you
need
want
to
to
hold on. You need to hold
everybody
on. Don't get angry. Hold on. Hold on. Calm
has
down. I want to talk
Stella,
to you.
Stella, calm down.
their own thinking. Everybody has their own mindset. You will not can impose your own mindset on me. Say I must believe it. I must do this thing. I must do that thing. No.
Or are you
If you
Stella?
are this,
Are you
if
done?
you
Are
say
you done,
if you are
Stella?
doing stupid thing,
Stella, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a
Because I
question?
don't know if you don't want to engage in a civil conversation, because I don't think you understand
Bram,
what civility means. I can
Bramson,
move you down
Klaus,
if you
thank you.
don't want to engage in a civil
Bramson,
conversation. We are not
Bramson,
animals
Bram.
you
here.
guys
I
know
can move you down.
No.
Wait,
No,
wait,
she's
wait.
entitled to her opinion. Let
She's
her
saying that
voice
we are
out
Wait,
trying to
her
force an
yeah.
opinion.
opinion on her, which is not true.
No.
Which is
That is the way she understands it. Let me tell you something, Stella. Just like you're saying, you are in the east, right?
Wait,
I want you to just do something for me. Just a
Stella,
quick one.
Stella, you too, you have to wait and listen to other people. We've allowed you to talk, but Klaus said he wants to engage you. So how about just being a bit patient and letting him engage you? Okay, Klaus.
Please, Stella.
but you will have allowed me.
Wait now. Wait. Calm down. We are not fighting.
Klaus,
We are,
Klaus,
we
you
are
know,
not
she
fighting.
said,
Calm down.
okay, please, Stella, can you round up in 1 minute? Because we've kind of got the gist of what you're saying.
Yes.
We should get the governors to establish this and
Yeah.
that. Okay, please summarize it like a minute, please.
Okay. Now, quick one, Stella. I want to ask you one question before I go on. Have you ever lived the southeast to live in another region part of Nigeria? If yes, now I want to ask you, have you been to Abuja? Have you been to Lagos? How long have you lived there? Now, if you've lived in these places I just mentioned, I will extend it to ask you, have you been to any part of Africa? Hold on. I will just let you speak. Have you been to any part of Africa? I'm not even talking about South Africa or North Africa or the East. I'm talking about the West Africa you are in. Just, I think you can actually travel from Nigeria to Benin Republic, Ivory Coast, and the rest of them. You just need to, since you want to know the truth and know why people are not investing, like you said, in the East, is for you to travel. Now, when you travel, you understand the reason why people that have traveled are more concerned about what is happening in our land, Biafra, because Nigeria is a cave. where they imprison you, from your parents to you, no insult, to your next generation, you keep being under bondage and siege. Now, you have been experiencing what is called a regular life in the East, where you see police extort money from driver. Hold on now, don't interrupt, hold on. Where you see police extort money, the killing and all that. Now, I want you to understand something. Why these people you are saying are not investing is this. One, should you come to the Nigerian government, as they call themselves, to establish yourself, you are facing two things: bankruptcy and corruption. Because the business is not to hold, because you're not doing it in the part of Nigeria called Lagos and Abuja. That is why you don't see any industry, you don't see any factory in the East. Now, the enablers they call their governors help them to do these things. Like you said, your father's business is crumbling. I don't think your father has ever explained to you about what happened in the Biafra Nigerian war after the end of it. Are you aware that after Nigerian Biafra war, we were given £20? Do you know that? We were given £20. These people you see today, the people that you said they should come and invest, we are giving your grandfather was given £20, and yet he survived. Investment is not the problem. Sit at home is not the problem. Now, are you aware in 2017 that the army massacred our people? Do you know that? Do you also know in 2015 the army massacred our people? Are you aware? Are you following all those things? Or are you only seeing the sit at home? The sit at home is there to protect you, because people like you are people that want Nigeria to be better. My dear, Nigeria can never be better. I've been a victim of Nigeria, and the regular language they use is Nigeria should not happen to you. Do you understand? Now you're saying we are calling for Biafra. We are not calling for Biafra. We have Biafra already. That sit at home you are saying is to save you, so that Nigeria will not gun you down. If you want to know what I'm saying, I will give you the practical of it. If you think Nigeria can be better, write something on a pie card, go outside. If you're not gone down, you will be reminded in prison. That is not democracy. This is what you have not had a taste of. This is what we are trying to give you. So you can tomorrow, like you're airing out your view and nobody is arresting you, nobody is tearing you up, nobody is telling you to shut up. This is what we want to give to you, what democracy is all about. Do you understand? So when you are here saying we should come and invest, how many buildings do you think is owned? Have you ever seen a building owned by an Hausa man? Now, let me give you a quick one. Come to Abuja. If you can point 20 houses, and I'll give you 18.8 built by Igbo men. Are you not? It's also in the East. But what you don't know is more than you. You only need to listen. Like you said, you're just 26 years of age. You're just 26 years or 25 or thereabouts. When I was in your age, I didn't even know that a day like this will come, because I was not opportune to have internet to research on what my route is all about and where I came from. Do you know why they arrested Nnamdi Kanu? Have you ever asked yourself the reason why? Does Nnamdi Kanu have a gun? Did you see Nnamdi Kanu beheading anybody on the national television? Now let me refer you to Boko Haram. Go and watch the videos on YouTube released by Boko Haram. How many Boko Haram members have you seen arrested? This is what you need to know. You don't need to be saying we are doing this, we are doing that. Those sit at home that you are seeing, have you ever seen somebody that is being shot by the Biafran Liberation Soldier? No. The people that are killing them are the enablers of Nigeria. People working, you wearing Nigeria uniform. Now, where I am currently, like you said, all of us are not in Nigeria. It's a lie. I've been in Nigeria for the past 20-something years, and I've done a series of business in Nigeria, all failed. Why? Because of bad government. You pay your tax, they use another way to extort money from you. They extort money in any way they get. Now, you here now, you have not even experienced electricity for complete 7 days. How do you know what democracy is all about? You need to call your father. When you call your father, you ask him, this Biafra that they are talking about, do you even know how Nigerian Biafra war was ongoing? Do you know that Biafrans were the people manufacturing gun and bombs? Do you know that? You need to ask questions. Not because you have access to internet. Go and sell your phone. Sell your phone. I know you have an Android phone or smartphone. Sell your phone. Book a ticket to Benin Republic. Benin is Cotonou. Very, very close. From Lagos to Benin. My dear, if you come Benin and spend 1 week, if you ever in your mouth or in your life say anything Nigeria is not an insult, then I know there is something wrong with you. Now, use your money. It is not costly. You don't need visa. You don't need visa. You can go by road, you can go by air, you can go by water. Whichever means you see fit. Now, book any means of transport for you and go to Ivory Coast. If you experience power shortage and no water in your house, do you have water in your house? Do you have running water? You don't. You don't know what is running water. You don't even know what is the common basic amenities of life. Do you know, are you aware that the first person that called for this integration of Nigeria was a Yoruba man? Are you aware? You need to read history. Like you said, you're still young. You have the time now to read history, to know where you're from. So that I would love to see a girl like you talking about our future. Because you people are our future. And if we don't educate you people, you keep going around talking about one Nigeria. You went to a university which cannot give you job. You can't even practice what you read because it's all fallacy and lies. You know nothing about what you're taught in the school. You're only taught to speak English. Now, when you come out from Nigeria, you know that even you and your English is absolutely zero because you have no good education. What do you know about university where lecturers extort money and sleep with you girls? That's what you know as schooling. That's what you know. Now, I want you to understand something. People that are talking about Biafra are not saying it because they want you to believe them. No, they are saying it because they want to save you. They want to give you the life you have never seen. Now, can you travel from your house, your residential area, to your village without seeing a pothole? My dear, this is what we want for you. When you can travel from your residential area to your house, when you will stay in your house and have internet, have 24/7 electricity, do you think that the man that is looking for Biafra is hungry? Go and read his bio. He's not an hungry man. He's not here for you to give him money. How much do you have? You can't give him money. Somebody is just telling you that this man, our prime minister, the government, the government in exile, the Biafra government in exile, they are the people giving you life as you are now. Do you think that the shooting you're not seeing in the east is because you're not protesting? No, it is because Nigerian government are now afraid of you. Something that has never happened in the lifetime. They are now afraid of you. Why? Somebody made it to be so. I was one of the people that protested 2015. We were singing and chanting. All we are saying, give Biafra. Did you know how many people, how many men that was gunned down? Do you know? Unarmed men were gunned down for no justification. And you come out and tell me I should come and invest. Invest where exactly? Do you know how many houses that your current governor, do you know the house he has in America? Do you know he has a house in America here? Do you know? Do you know? All these things, you don't know it. Just ask yourself, you have internet. Ask yourself, where is your former governor? Where is he? In your state now, where is your former governor? Do you think he's in Nigeria suffering with you? Thank you, Starman. Thank you. I don't need to go on. You need to go and research. Now call your father because he needs to be blamed. He needs to be blamed for because they are the people that
Oga,
causing all
Oga,
this.
wait. Oga, wait. Don't talk, like you have talked so many times, like you repeated almost one thing repeatedly. I am a child. Well, it's all right. But it's not every child that is senseless. And to set a record straight, though, I'm not in the East. I'm a businesswoman, a student, but I based in Nigeria. I'm not a
You
poor
only
man.
Igbo, Biko. You only Igbo.
I'm only Igbo.
Okay.
Only Igbo. I have a business in the East. I have a business in Nasarawa State. I'm a student. And I'm 26 years old. I know the kind of money I'm handling. So I'm not a poor girl. Or even my family is not a or looking for a money to come and dash me money. I am not. So, but you say I should go and meet my father, I should go and do this one, I should go and do this one. I'm not even buying that one. Who wants to be sensible will be sensible. Who do not want to be sensible will not be sensible. What I'm just asking for is that I would not say Biafra should not come. Me, I support Mazin Nnamdi Kanu 100%, but the person I do not support is Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa, sometimes I will just see he killed somebody, I will do what. This kind of, I don't understand. You carry picture of people that they killed, you put it so that federal government will not release the man.
Are you educated? Are you educated?
You see what
Are
you
you
Yes,
did?
educated?
I
You
This,
am
say you're a
educated.
this,
I'm
businesswoman.
a
Are
wait,
you
please,
student.
educated?
please, wait, please.
Yes, I'm educated. I'm a
Wait, you know,
businesswoman
Wait,
too.
What?
it's not about being a
wait,
business.
you know, wait.
It's not about being a businesswoman. Calm down. You know, when you just come out in public and you lay allegation on somebody's head, people listen to you. You say you are a businesswoman. That does not mean that you are right with what you are saying. How can you say woto woto? Are you afraid of woto woto? If somebody said woto woto, when these people were shouting, killing people every day, you say you are supporting Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Can you show me? Can you show me the proof of the revenge of those people that they have killed? Do you know how many people they killed in Obibo?
You didn't cry about that one,
There is
no.
some kind of things you people will come out in public to say. You
Starman, can you hear me?
people are
Can you
here.
hear me, Ife?
Yeah,
Yes, I can hear
Chris.
you.
Please help us ask Stella. Since she's in Nasarawa, I think it's not. I'm not. I might be wrong, but it's not so far. A few hours away from Benue. From Nasarawa, you feel use road. Yeah, you feel drive with all that money where you get. Even use Uber. Go Benue. Did you hear what happened in Benue this week? Do you know how many people died?
No,
After leaving our
Simon is
brother
there.
has explained to
Simon
you.
is in Benue.
My brother, 1 minute. After everything our brother explained to you that go to just those small African countries where we did. They have sanity, they have security, they have light. You come here and say, yeah, I have money. To hell with you and that's your money. Who's talking about money here? You have now you've shown your
No,
true color that the only thing you are against is Mazin Monepa. That is just the problem. I love Mazin and the can, but this time what is the difference between Mazin and the can and Mazin Monepa? If we will be nice, but we will not let people come and
no,
demonize our saints and our angels here.
yeah,
This girl also said the sit at home is because of insecurity. What nonsense! Sit at home and save our people's lives.
I will ask
Because of sit
I will
at
ask
home
you a
and because of
question.
Mazis and Monepa, what is happening in Benue is not happening to you and your family.
I will ask
And
you
you're
a
here
question.
saying Simon Ekpa. My sister, carry your money, put in your pocket, or carry your money and support this liberation. The choice is yours. Thank you.
No, we don't need that
Stella,
money. I beg.
Stella,
Before
Mona, calm down. Mona, calm down, I beg. Stella,
let Stella speak.
Stella, unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself first now. Unmute yourself. You dey hear me?
Stella, I don't know the kind of phone you are using because all this your
No,
money, you can't.
Nasarawa where you guys have network.
Mona,
Stella, I
Nasarawa.
don't know the
Mona,
kind of
calm
phone
down.
you are
Mona,
using.
calm down.
Wait.
Mona, calm
Let me
down
ask you
first,
because all
please.
these are monies. You can't buy a good phone, or
Mona,
is it
calm
that there's
down now. Mona, calm down.
Guys,
Stella,
guys.
I can't hear her well, and I'm straining my ear. Talk
yeah.
to your phone,
Stella,
the volume directly.
Stella, are you there? Unmute yourself first. Stella, unmute yourself.
Maybe it
My
was
brother,
making
no
unmute
network for
herself.
Nasarawa now, no Nigeria, no network for
Mona,
Nasarawa.
wait
This are
first,
the
I
wait
issues.
plugged
first,
it on
calm
my
down.
earpods. Get
Stella,
out, you fool. Get
Stella,
out.
Stella, Stella.
Stella, this Stella get
Calm
anger
down,
for
calm,
she get
calm down
anger
first.
Get
issues.
out, you
Brimstone,
fool. Eh?
Brimstone, wait
Go
first.
and make a meaningful thing
Stella,
in your children's life.
Stella, can
You
you
are
hear
here from
me?
morning to night talking one thing.
Somebody is talking to you. Can you
If
hear
I
me, Stella?
want to move her down because
Yes,
she's now being
no, 1 minute. Stella, are you there?
Please move me down. I'm even tired if I want to leave.
Stella,
I'm not this one. I'm even talking
Stella,
since.
bye bye. We have
just
learnt our
Stella,
I'm
lesson.
gonna
If
Stella,
come
you
on
bring
this
calm
girl
down
madness,
for
first.
we
yeah,
match it with
mumu
Then
dola.
madness.
Calm down, calm
If
down.
you
letting,
bring
then
sanity, we bring sanity back to you.
Mona,
all
calm
Stella
of
down,
is
una,
sir. First,
Nigeria,
when somebody says something, sometimes you need to correct that person.
all of una
You
are
understand?
Leave,
politicians, all
leave
of una are
women go and
politicians.
wise up. Just
Stella,
go, breathe up.
but this
Finland,
Stella is just making me laugh. She's just I'm
Stella,
just laughing like
Stella,
what
listen,
the what
listen to me first. Listen to
Finland,
These
me.
laugh
are
of
one
the
of
rich
the
Listen to,
man.
people
listen
we
to
are
So
me.
suffering from.
Stella,
how is she talking through
huh?
mute?
Why are you not
I
hearing?
God. I don't
Stella, are you there?
No,
she
no, no,
said,
So
no.
sometimes when somebody come out like this, he lay this kind of
man,
allegation, you have to clear that person. You understand? Because this is where the problem is coming
Crazy,
from.
it's crazy this
And then
morning,
I wanted to
Starman,
I
I
wanted
must
to
say.
ask her some
Anyways, thank
questions.
you
With
for
I
all
wanted to
your
ask her.
effort
Please,
and
please wait first.
thank you for hosting this show. And
Please wait
I
first.
think this is
I
a
don't think he
more
can hear you.
Klaus, can you hear Ife?
Please wait first.
If I was
This
speaking,
kind of people,
Klaus.
when they come, when you see them like this, when they lay this kind of allegation and they saw this, you have to ask them questions to know where they are coming from.
No, we've been engaging her since. I don't think
No, no,
you were.
okay, no, no, maybe.
If I'm gonna go down now, but 10 seconds. Do you understand the point that our brother took his time to explain everything to this girl, and everything she could tell you was she has money?
Me, I
Don't
just
you?
wake,
Don't you?
I
So
just
how
woke
do you
up
want to
when I
redeem
heard
this
that.
kind of person, bro?
When I heard that thing from sleep, man. Eh?
I know say it trigger you because
Nah, this
My
kind,
brother, let me go
this
back to
kind
listeners
people,
so
this
others
kind
can speak.
people, this kind
If
people.
any
What I'm
mad
saying.
person come up here, I will carry my koboko come flog them.
No,
No time today. I yield the
I
mic.
wanted this girl to tell me the people that killed those people in Benue, those 60 people, as of that yesterday. Because this is where the problem is. Our people, they will see the truth. They will hide it. Why? People are dying every day. These people, yeah, they are killing people. Stella, Stella, Stella,
Oh, wait.
Stella,
Who brought her back?
Stella.
I
There's
beg, I
lady
beg.
for
Make una
Mona, calm
hanging
see,
down
now.
first.
I
Stella.
beg. Make
Wait,
una
wait.
listen. Make una listen. Stella or whoever she is. Make una know the waste time. Somebody come here, come they distract una. Una get time. The waste una precious, valuable time. Diamond, golden, the best time in this life you people have. You are spending it on somebody that you don't even know if she's existing. I beg men gonna trash and come out here and make would listen to it would they listen. Who be she? Without she, Biafra no go come. Who be she? Who born am? She there here the island. How many pictures of those people that Nigeria terrorist army and police are killing have you posted? You say you are Stella, be what you Stella step why she gave her. In a Stella again. Those 28
And
men and their generation that has been wiped away in Mazen and they cannot have, what have you done? You love Nandekano. What have you done till now that he has been kidnapped from Kenya? You love Nandekano. I beg it to hell with you and your love. I beg Megona continue. Megona no give her microphone. We don't need to, don't explain anything to her.
There is no sign of love.
anyway,
There is no sign of love for Mazen Namdekano because the reason why I'm saying this one is because one, you love Mazen Namdekano. Since the kidnap of Mazen Namdekano, what have you done? So
anyway,
a man that is taking bullet, the Nigeria government have placed how many bounties on his head? You are coming here to tell me that is the reason why they are still holding Mazen Namdekano. Can you imagine this kind of this is nonsense. What do you know about fighting for freedom? Instead of you to calm down and listen to people that are speaking, then you will learn something. You are just only to make noise as if you are fighting. Are you fighting with anybody? Sometimes if una reach here, make una try to calm down. They learn because If you think, if not because of the same Simon, nobody will be speaking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today. If everybody kept quiet, it's the way they were saying from the beginning, calm down, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in high spirit. This Stella, did you know what really happened in this movement? Mona they control herself when I enter media here now.
Sorry, yeah, I just
Understand?
wanted to. I thought Ugochukwu Biafra and Ugo 247 were the same people. Are you guys?
Yeah? Who?
I thought Ugochukwu Biafra and Ugo 247 were the same people.
How? Ugo 247. Ugo 247.
No.
That just spoke now.
Yeah,
Well, who
and
again?
I thought he was the same person with Ugochukwu Biafra.
No,
Like
no,
they
no,
have
no,
the
no,
same
no,
voice.
no, no, no.
Wow.
No.
No, bro, how you mean? Not understand. How
No,
do you mean
you
by
were thinking you are the same person who go Chuku Biafra. No,
no,
go two
no,
four
no,
seven.
no?
Go two four
Ugo
seven is
Chukwu
different now.
Biafra is my brother. We are twins. He's my younger brother.
Are you serious?
No,
But
no,
you,
no, no. We are brothers, not younger brother like that. But he's my brother.
oh, okay. But you guys see what I'm saying. You guys have similar voice.
And
There's a
similar ideas and similar temper. I don't.
But the voice, I can see what you're saying, Brimstone. It's true in a way. Not. I'm not saying they have exactly the same voice, but they sound somehow similar. In the way they flow as well. But yeah, I can see. But yeah,
If
yeah,
my hand is on this thing, sometimes I will send somebody to Pakistan. Or Mona they control this thing small because if you know what PM have passed through this time and the kind of insult from obedient group, the time of selection, the kind of insult from Ohaneze, Bounty, the kind of insult from Fulani, Ohaneze, governors in the east. If you know what has happened, you when you even come here, you're supposed to even say, PM, thank you, because you don't know everybody. They wanted to silence everybody so that nobody will talk about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again. Check the fight. The governors are fighting against this seat at home, but they never make a move one day and go to their Asurok and tell Buhari or this President Tinubu to let Mazen Nnamdi Kanu go. Well, have you asked
anyway,
yourself? Have you asked yourself why these people cannot make that move to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and they will come to media only to say we are preparing to go and meet Tinubu? Why you? Why these our people? Where are they coming from, sir?
see,
And you are
see,
talking of
this,
Nasarawa now. Nasarawa now. Go to Benue and see what the way people are dying every day. They massacre people like a chicken. And the
if you
man who is protecting you, you think all those propaganda that they are using to push in the east that this one is killing this one is killing this one. See, we don't pass all those kind of things. You see this freedom that we are now. Please be very careful if you want to speak.
if-
Yes, that man. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
can I say one thing? In the mind of one Nigeria, those people in Benue are not human beings. No, they are not part of Nigeria because for them, their life, doesn't matter. So they prefer their own region, their own space. But when Benue. It happened to animals, but they want the people in Benue to be one Nigeria. When it happened to eastern part of the so-called Nigeria, they are not human beings, but they want you to be one Nigeria. So if it's not happening in their region, no problem. As long as it's not happening, no, if it's happening anywhere, those people they are useless. It's their own problem, but they still want you to be one Nigeria. I leave it here.
yeah, Karma. And to what you said, but even first of all, sometimes when people talk, the more they talk, the more you see what their mindset is like. You know, the girl that spoke earlier. Oh man, I was gonna say something, but it just escaped my mind. Um, But anyway,
Starman, please
yeah,
let's give Darkness or FBI the mic, please. One of them.
okay. All right. Yeah. Which of them came first?
Think FBI, darkness. Any of them can go. FBI or darkness. Anyone. Think darkness. Which one is dark? Is darkness? Let darkness go.
Okay. Darkness. Darkness, are you with us?
If you okay.
Yeah. Greetings.
Brother, I can't hear you.
Your mic is. Are you using headphones?
Yes,
Do you
yes.
want to take?
We can't hear you. Let FBI go. FBI go.
FBI, go. Darkness. We're having issues with your phone. Either you're using headphones or something. We can't hear.
Are you there, FBI?
Okay.
Darkness, internet don't enter darkness. So
Yeah.
Sama, how
Yeah.
far? I
Well,
don't dey find you since waiting happen. Yeah.
FBI. Hey, my guy from Clubhouse. How you did?
You
How you did? Long time. I haven't been to Clubhouse since they changed that, since they did that update.
so you
How
can't
you
blow
did?
for Twitter. Every day I dey hear Starman, no be this Starman be this. Anyway, long time. What I just want to talk is very simple. First of all, uh, everybody we dey for this stage get wetin they define, and we define them in different ways. That lady will speak that time. I felt like the fact that, maybe I think she at some person they talk like say maybe she broke. Now why she can't be talk say she get money. But I think that is not even her own point, sef. But again, you see, the thing that I used to tell my old people be say, if you carry 20 EU country, you put inside Nigeria, Nigeria go still get space for another 2 or 3 more countries, which is to tell you that the landmass of Nigeria is big, even more than, like 25 EU countries. And 25 EU countries are different countries with different nationalities. But in Nigeria, that is not the case. Now, the reason why I went at this one now because of Starman and the topic. Yes, anything that has to do with disintegration of Nigeria, people we could genuinely fear. They are just maybe they are myopic and they don't understand the reason for saying Nigeria should break up. And the people who are benefiting in the Nigerian construction. So Nigeria is a clash or a failed experiment. So it was an experiment that has failed. So what will the people now do? Is to look for how we can break the country peacefully. But however, see, we Africans, if you teach us something, we will come become Oga. So the people we create Nigeria know see if they teach us this thing, we will come become criminals. And now why you say none of our leaders will come and say make the country break because of what? They are all benefiting from this government. So that aside, uh Nigeria can never work for anybody, for you and me. I think one person for here talk about democracy. I think when you are addressing that lady, democracy is just the dictatorship of the minority over the majority. Now, I be say you will go vote for your ballot. What they call that itself, your polling unit, and then they will come back on declare winner for midnight. So that is the kind of system we are running. So again, the point is that the point is that um, for people who have been Nigerian for how many years, to tell them that you know there's another ideology outside of Nigeria. Especially people will be say, they like Nigeria so much because that name Nigeria. Forget to the only thing where they keep down in our people we just there abroad. We don't do a lot of great things. Nobody is even enjoying the benefit of being a Nigerian because as a Nigerian, there's no Nigerian care for you. Number one, there is no Nigerian care for you. If you fight today, nobody know you. They will just move on. That is the kind of country we are. So for the people where they talk about, say, Nigeria can work, ma, I tell you one thing. See, me, I come from Ikorodu. That place, if you go to where I come from in that place, if you see the place, and yet, when I go talk, say that is the first capital city of Nigeria. The person will build Lagos today, now the build Nigeria today, according to APC people. APC is crossed around the whole ethnicity in Nigeria. Be it you, Igbo, Yoruba, any other person. APC, you get APC for your uh for your own region. APC there everywhere. Now, this Biafra agitation, number one, na ideology and na spirit. It cannot die because one, people who have died for it, are waiting at one way or the other, seeing how, it will come to light, how their own descendant will achieve it. And that is what is happening. But waiting me I don't like is this. When we see people, we say they are new, you understand? When we see people, we say they're new, maybe they don't really understand them well. Okay? Because how I was born in self-determination was because someone just spoke something. I was actually saying things that will not even make any sense there. But the person will just talk, say, why don't they fight this guy? That is that now Nigeria don't go to talk with that now. You just have to engage him and let him see where you are coming from. And that was how I understood the fact that I think these guys are actually right. So when we see, say women, they're very powerful in any struggle. Mokuro don't underrate women. They are very, very powerful in any struggle. If you think, say, men, yes, men, they're very, very powerful. But there are some emotional parts that women play that are very, very powerful. That is more powerful than the physical strength we women get. So now I believe, see, mothers, more women, mature people have to get engaged in the road to self-determination. Because if we see them around us, see, every man go feel try talk, woman go just waka come, just talk am and everything go waka. So now why I believe that if women are more in spaces like this, when other fellow women see their fellow women, because like now, if you look the room now, mostly now only men fill the room. You understand? I'm not saying that what you guys are doing is bad. I'm not saying that you are not allowing them to speak. But the fact that, we are not seeing a lot of them engaging, because now women go understand when last. So if all this, let me give an example. When 2015, when APC carried their Buhari come, right, Shudi. Now, who the first go engage? They no go to see the market men. The market women and they go first go pack money, go give. Now they will pack money, go give the market women. Women is easy do all. So when you want to achieve something, I think we need to engage more, all the feminine energy around us to play a large role in this thing. However, the physical role, the physical energy, we say they very needed for ground and for that the men did, I know. But I feel like when we see women we come up us, they don't really talk with you like or we waiting our own year. At some point in our engagement. I know say if they pay you as she they talk those things. That's how it be. When you go tell people like last year when the election come, I say, Baba, this election they already completed already. So if you like, go vote. They just need you guys to carry your PVs, that your plastic, carry the ATM. They need guys to just go to your polling unit. Maybe they show the whole world say, okay, so place to do, they don't vote, they don't determine their future. That is just what they needed, just for you guys to go and queue and carry some people who come snatch ballot box. So show so kill these people will lead to election. And people they talk about say that they share money, say if the election no they work or the your vote count. Why did they share money? They don't they share money to they just they share money so that they go feel enhance people will go come outside, come vote because they know already that the INEC is in their pocket. So again, Nigeria now failed state. It has failed and it's never going to work. So the only thing that we as the people can do Nobody hate anybody now just because of the wrong system. We don't pay me and you. If you get good system, you get good insurance, you get your people, who will be there for you. I mean, nobody could agitate for anything, but since we say Nigeria a multi-diverse country, the way you see politics, right, the same way you see your politics, I don't see it as the same way as you're seeing it. You know, then it's gonna be a problem if one person will lead another person. Look at the last year, look at the last election. The large numbers of the Easterners voted for Peter Obi, but why? But the guy was denied because of what? Because of Nigeria. If that has been a Eastern region or a independent country, that guy would have won, and then you would have had the mandate of the people. But because of say Nigeria a big country, the vote again, don't deny the guy of leading who is supposed to lead. So that is the country we are running. Again, Nigeria will never work for me and you. Nigeria will not work for anybody. If you think Nigeria is going to work, how many years? 60 years, 70 years. We'll still drag about no lights, insecurity. Insecurity is one of the easiest things to do. How we get technology? You have the funding of the country, but yet, Boko Haram are still killing people. That shows that those people are just not, ready to kill or wipe them out. Because if Nigerian army can go to Kenya, can go to Sudan, go to Liberia, go to the African countries, and excel. So what's it called with Boko Haram when they have all the old giants of African money? They have the funding. They have, sorry, they have the funding. They have everything and they cannot decimate those guys. So it shows that, they are using them, to achieve whatever. The thing they never achieve for years. The thing they never achieve for years, they not never achieve for years. Now him, they won't use Nigeria achieve. And again, as the people will give them special because the now where we did today now. Let me tell you one thing. A simple referendum, if it's being conducted, the Southeastern they will vote out. Now, why we say they don't go ever give another, what they call referendum unless you fight for it, and which is what you're doing. But again, you need large numbers of your people to believe that okay, this is the way to go, and that is the only way because nations are formed along ethnic line and cultural value system. So if you think that less you want our land less, maybe you want to run a system like Swiss because me I did for Swiss. Like Swiss, where we say everybody, get their self-region and then they determine themselves. But again, I don't think Nigeria has grown and advanced in that level because it can never even work in the first place. So again, self-determination does not mean you hate anybody or you don't like anybody. It's just that you want to reconfigure, reconstruct yourself and see how you can determine, protect your land, which is very, very important because land is not given to anybody again. The one way you don't lose. Nobody they come. God no go create another one for anybody. Okay, that is how it is. So that is just my own opinion here. Starman, I will send you one link. We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, in my back channel, yeah?
No, for your DM, for that, that's the to talk about.
Oh, yeah, DM, sorry.
Starman,
So,
can I just
yeah.
chip in something very fast? Just a second, if it's okay. I just 1 minute, my brother. When you take a monkey if you like pick a monkey from the zoo to New York, whenever I see a tree, we still jump on it and hold it for it and start jumping from one place to another. I understand what our brother FBI was talking about. Thank you. But when it comes to the women, I don't know if you are very familiar to the government. The chief of staff. These are wonderful women. I think second deputy European rep. So these are wonderful women. When they talk about women, not all those ones that not all those ones that just came here. They are different. We have them in quantum who are doing wonderful job. I can mention many of them. They are out there doing the needful. But when that year made mention of Zamfara or Zaria or whatever, listen, let me tell you, I have so many friends in Abuja. They use the same statement. I'm doing very well. I have money. If you mention Biafra where they are, even don't if Biafra is too far, mention Igbo. They will tell you, oh, they hate themselves. You know why? When you go there, they are all dealing with Alhajis. They are all dealing with these Fulanis who all the money they make from our ancestral land just to keep us down and keep their oil flowing. So they have brainwashed all these girls you are seeing who come here to talk about money. In a circumstance, this is what they told them, that the Igbos hate themselves. Don't even talk about Biafra, it's too far. They talk about Igbos. They so hate themselves. This is how they condition their mind out there. So when they tell you that he has a business in the east, he has a business in the north, this one is gone. These are those that will occupy rehabilitation camp in Biafran territory when Biafra is finally restored. Thank you. And I'm really a younger brother to go 247 for those that were wondering, though, as a Biafran. But we are not the same person, but it's my senior man. Thank you.
Yeah, and a lot of our people who are stuck in various parts of Nigeria is because of the One Nigeria project. That FBI, you remember we had these discussions in Clubhouse, how One Nigeria project debases people's identity, culture, language, everything. So, I mean, I remember one time I heard some of the Igbos in the north saying, "Oh, that they were now Northern Igbo." Well, at the same time, you kind of know, this is kind of pandering and clamoring to games and nonsense they have to do because of Nigeria, so that they are not targeted, they are not isolated, So, yeah, everybody comes in spectrum, men, women. Ugochukwu said what I was going to say. The Biafra government, you need to go and look at the staff. It's full of women. And we've had a lot of our women come up here on stage. And Enoho, she's gone now. Enoho is one, in fact, now Professor, would they call her? Or is it Tochi? Or is it Stella? It's just, this space was even impromptu. It was as a reaction to a space that had been running, talking about Biafra, 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 Biafra. And of course, the trolls came in to talk their own poison about Biafra. And FBI, you know how we used to do in Clubhouse? You remember our big governor?
You
Spinning
don't
from,
come club, you don't come Twitter space now. Not the
and
open. And see one of the reasons how you take building followers now through Biafra.
yes, exactly. I've been on his ass. I've been following him bumper to bumper here. And yeah, FBI, you are one of the uh, uh, few Yoruba Nation activists I know that I consider consistent. And I look around on the app today, I see some of the people that claim to be Yoruba Nation on Clubhouse, like Ishushayo. He came here tonight and he was trying to troll. Like Bunka, we all know that one's history. Like Are. Remember Are? I used to open space, and not just Yoruba people, Igbo people, Benue people will come and tell Are how inspired, because of the way he'll be speaking with passion. Come and tell Are how inspired they were. And Are just went, as soon as they mentioned Tinubu's name, the guy went 360. And now Are spends his days on this app. Oh, Igbo agenda, Zikists, sons of Zik, him and
Starman,
Bonka.
if you remember that 15 hours conversation where I'm more that day, I don't know if you did that room.
I think I know
that room we because we don't see those people where you call now, you understand, they are more like politicians, and at that day, that 15 hours room now it determines say TY to come outside from the Yoruba nation. If you then that day gone, everybody go separate ways and they go open their own platform. But that aside, one girl with them they call Chitachi Wanchuku for this app. The girl is 27 years old. Now that kind of girl, I don't know if you know the girl for Twitter. 27 years old. I think she lives in Nigeria. So. That girl, I was in a room. I don't know. I follow him, but I go send you her name. Mona, go follow that girl, that girl, the day I hear her, where she did talk, she did talk as if say she was born in the 90s or in the 60s. So that girl, right? That kind of girl could deal with this one with us. She get money from where that one, where she say she come from, sir. She said girl for Kano, where she say she get business. That that girl, I don't know if you know Chitachi Wanchuku. I don't know if you know that girl. That
No, I know.
that girl when she was speaking about Biafra, I never even knew that that kind of girl could get that kind of wisdom and how to even pass a message. So I need to maybe you need to invite that girl come very young, unless if anybody won't can use maybe this life when you don't see we don't see life past ourselves now. I'm in my 30s, you understand. So if anybody won't call it maybe age, but that girl gets sense past some people will be say they're in their 60s. And she passed her message well and decent. All the people with the point fingers, she dealt answer all the objections perfect. And one man said, well, voila, since you and one man, I think the man is Mr. HK or something, but and because they are the office. The man said, okay, since where you did like you are my child, you are like my first daughter is 37 years. I think listen to what you have to say. Now, if a man of that in his 60s is saying, I think I will listen to what you have to say. It means that that girl, she knows how to cut her onions, and she passed her message well. So that kind of girl go to deal with all these kind of objections of this lady with us if she get money and stuff. So I feel like I will send her link because that girl, I don't know where that girl come from, where who she live with, but again, she is informed and she is sophisticated, and I like that kind of person. We could pass her message, and anything you want to talk, she could defend her. If you like cause Samuel Ekpa, she could defend them. If you like cause Inam, she could tell you the reasons. Cause she could tell you why they get not go work, and she could tell you why you see people. But there are people are doing what. I mean, I think I need to go and look. Just check on Twitter streets.
Yeah,
Check one
yeah.
Chiku Chitachi. I think you will see her.
Chikachi Wachuku, you said, yeah?
Chetachi, that's remember God.
Yes,
Chetachi.
Chitachi Wanchuku. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
Okay, so Brownstone, do you know
No,
her?
no. I'm just seeing her for the first time. If you can share the link to her, this thing, you can.
I go check her. I go check her. I go send and give you. Yeah.
And yeah, FBI. To be honest, you know, we Ndibo have no angst against Ndi Yoruba, and in as much as we want a Biafra nation, many of us here want a Yoruba nation next to us, not a terrorist Nigeria. You know, same thing with the Middle Belt. And FBI, I know you're just one man, but I'll really like you to help reorientate your brothers in any way you can. I know it's a difficult thing. Some of my other friends complain about, how difficult it is. But look, Nigeria is a collapsing building. If you don't get out from under that building before it collapses, it's going to trap you in it. This is the history of civilization. When an empire is collapsing, this is when you start getting uprising in all the vassal states, just like it's happening now all over the world. Even everybody is uprising against the American empire that's about to collapse, and those that are still in fear of the empire that fail to uprise, when the empire goes down, they go down with it because they are still tied into everything, all the policy, the economic, so as that empire is going down, they all drag everybody still tied. Not only those where they rebel against, they survive. you know and like I've been telling you guys in Clubhouse, I look forward to Biafra versus Oduduwa Nation in World Cup, in African Nations Cup. I think we'll love each other like this better than this one where in each other's faces doing crabs in a bucket, thanks to Igbo man. You know, FBI, you're my guy, and please, I I really hope you can rally, those of your Yoruba Nation guys that are still consistent, or find a way of rebuilding, or making your alliance stronger, but whatever you do, my advice is don't be in Nigeria when it collapses. I don't know how far, how much See, when I was on Clubhouse, the Biafra movement it don't pass. Those times when we are still trying to narrate the concept of self-referendum and everything to everybody that time, pulling out UN theses and all that. We've passed all that one now. We're actually now doing the practical now.
That is one. That was 2021. That
Sorry?
was 2021. Who would bring the UN Charter and all those things?
Yes,
The
yes.
UNPO and all those things.
Yes, that one was theory. We're now doing the practical. We're actually now implementing a lot of those things we read, though. So, bro, this year, December 2nd, like I keep saying, we're going to see changes on the African continent not seen in at least 150 years. It's up to those who see. Nobody will come and save you. Now you go save yourself. See, the reason I opened this space, I don't. We Biafrans don't have a problem with Yoruba nation. We have always tried to reach out to you, from Nnamdi Kanu to Simon. We had a relationship with Sunday Igboho.
Bro,
but the issue now is some of the people you see them, they'll say they're Yoruba nation, but when they open their mouths, they sound like APC and like the bigoted Ronu. And I see many of them here now on X, and many of them come. One of them here with us, name, but yes, here with us from Clubhouse. What that person has become, it's like, huh? It's like complete 360. Every tweet is as toxic as radiation from this person now. Over what? Is it yesterday or today? People have been saying Lagos is no man. Is that what you now cause world war over? And then this Lagos is no man's land. Come on. Everybody, and then the one that annoys me is when they try to use it to gaslight us. Oh, you say you want Biafra, but you're still saying Lagos is no man's land. Oh, the One Nigeria project. All of you clap well. Everybody knows we're all victims of that One Nigeria project that has created these conditions that allows people to be telling others Lagos is no man's land. You're now using it to gaslight me, and I'm actually saying, no, 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 no. I don't even want anybody's land. I just want my own. And then sending soldiers to stop me getting my own on top. Come on. FBI, I see, there are many of, and you're welcome to my stage, because there's Olaniro. He's one of your brothers that many of us, ask him. We see him as a brother. And I'm sure he's going to get an invite to Biafra when we're celebrating our independence party.
Sama, can I speak? Can I speak?
The comment, I've been over from might just say one thing before you go. Stama, you need to understand one thing. You see, that time we will start that thing. A lot of people, those people will come, right? Those guys came on that space to win souls for like 2 years. They were preaching as if they are carrying everybody to heaven. Once election time can reach. So for the fact say you don't give my trust. So if I can't tell you that, yeah, I won't go, you go. That was what they came to do. They came very early, at 2 years before the election. They came as if they were saints, and they were preaching, and they were winning souls. A lot of it, they got a lot of followers. That minute come the switch. That was but we don't see them. I think 7 months before the election. Now why would break out that movement? But they can't think Yoruba first, and we can't keep our Yoruba nation for our space. So again, and now why did thing happen like that? That is not the point. That is just the point here. But again, the point with me I want to talk is say APC people are people who want to win this Nigerian election so bad, and they have decided they don't know all the loopholes. But now I be say they fix them. And you remember that time when they fight these people? Nobody with the open room. That room will blow out that day where you come mud. that room. Now me open that room now. Maybe I can go later go sleep before room. I can't come back room. Room don't turn 500. You don't forget. We vote.
FBI, this submission too long, yeah? Eh? But continue now, continue. But I
No,
mean,
but the reason why me I don't take and
I don't define
come here.
Starman since now. Why? So
Just fine. Don't worry, we're here. We're not running. Just
no
chill.
I'm going out soon. That's why. But yeah,
make me talk. You want to sleep?
I won't sleep. I won't sleep. You get Starman. I don't. Well, I can. You say?
Now, when I come to your stage, I don't just
No,
force my
Starman,
way and say,
No. I was there all through the night. I'm not just coming now.
Why you go tell and say you want sleep? Who send you say you want sleep?
Why you guys go style? Why you?
No, calm down. No, calm down. No.
Mona, calm down. No insult, I beg. Make we just have normal conversation.
That's the thing. This is not democratic now. Is this how you want to take over the Southeast?
Freedom, shield your sword.
Not be Southeast now. Come read. This is Biafra, not be Southeast. Southeast not be Biafra only.
Okay.
Come read. Yeah. Just say what you want to say. No insults.
Okay. If my guy, you understand me, and if we align on, we have. I mean, there's this particular thing we align on, and if let's get something clear. I think probably you are from Delta State.
Yes, sure.
Yes. Is Delta State part of the old Eastern region? The defunct Biafra that died in 1970.
I want to ask you a question.
It's a question. It's a yes or no answer now.
During the Biafra war, did they kill my people?
No. Okay. No. So that's where I'm going, right? That's where I'm going. Okay. So here's the thing, because I understand that the Biafra Saman they want to replicate the idea of 1967. You get? So what I'm trying to establish, whether valid or invalid, it's not a direct replication, it's something else altogether. You get? So you can target something else, not that Biafra. You get? But yet again, I will still ask Starman again, can a dead person come back to life? Starman, back to you.
Okay. When you finish asking me questions, me too, I'll ask my own.
No, Allah.
But
can a dead person come back to life? Yes or no?
Who is the dead person in this?
Can a dead human being come back to life? Like, it's a yes or no?
Biafra is not a human being. Biafra is a spirit.
I'm asking you, like, yeah.
Even 57 years after they told you Biafra was dead, today you have millions of Biafrans who have risen up.
Bro, you are wasting your time. Tell him no. Excuse me, Starman.
With their lives all over again.
Sorry, bro. That man cannot come back to life.
Okay,
answer him like that. Let him say what he wants to say. I'm here to answer him. That man cannot come back to life.
Thank you. So thank you. So in the history of mankind, okay. Yeah, that person don't come back to life. And say a country as a person. In the history of mankind, can you tell me one country that has come back to life that extinct, but came back to life? No. Hold on, Starman. Hold on, don't be triggered. Impulse control, Starman. You know, I flog you for a living.
No. I'm not triggered. I'm actually excited because I'm about to grizzly you up. Conrad, this is why I keep telling you that your parents will get their school fees and that you should go back.
Okay. We put that aside. We put that aside.
Wait. Let me answer your question.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, Conrad, please. They should go back and collect the money they paid because they wasted that money. You think you've done gotcha question. Let me
answer the question.
Starman, can you hear me, Starman?
Oh my goodness.
Let us ask him.
I've loved this guy. I don't know why you are jumping to his face because I'm here. I don't want to engage. I don't want to engage the guy. Is it by force?
The people you sent to go and die in the name of protest, can you bring
Christopher,
them back to life? You have
Christopher,
killed
just shut up.
people. You are
Just shut
responsible for
up.
those
I say
deaths.
just shut up. Okay, I don't want to engage you.
Chris,
Okay, you are meaningless to me.
Chere, because Chris, because so Conrad, you know Greece, Abi?
Okay, continue. Yeah.
Do you know who colonized Greece, or do you even
No,
know
no, no, no. Make
can you?
your point. Don't since you know answer my question
You
straightforward.
asked
Yeah.
you said which nation was colonized or conquered or died and then came back to life.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so Greece, they were first. You remember the Romans? Let's see whether you actually went to school proper. Which came first, even the Greeks or the Romans?
Starman. Make your
Answer
I'm not.
question.
No, wait.
Answer.
Comrade,
Hold on.
Comrade, you see, the last time you came here, I was sensing this. I was giving you signs. I was telling you signs. I'm sensing signs of not as intelligent as you think he is, and that is what you're trying to display now. And Starman is trying to tell you in contemporary history, in what happened in who came first. Answer the question. You're beating around the bush.
No, leave him. Let me leave him on mute so that we'll school him.
Starman. If you want to school us,
huh? It's organ.
if you want to school people, just go ahead and talk. I mean, you're asking questions. You're not schooling anybody. You're just asking
Yeah,
questions.
he has not said anything. And this one, Bristol is talking about intelligence. Bristol,
Dumb
you
student.
see, Bristol. You have
have to ask
insulted me the
comrade.
first time. I want to know
Man,
your
say you're not
intelligence.
as intelligent as you
Please,
think is not an insult.
if everybody is
Wait.
speaking,
No,
nobody will
Guy,
hear each
you are
other.
meeting me. Let us have this engagement.
But you guys should
But
try to
you have
speak
to
your
wait
turn now.
now. One
One
person
into mind,
have to
like
speak before another.
Starman, let me just make my submission because I don't like this whole unholiness here. So, but
Oga, go and end your bad governance.
You,
Go and join the
no wait
protest.
now, Christopher,
Stop hiding on
Kelebi go.
Twitter.
wait. He will make his submission and
No,
run. Let me finish. So,
Starman. Can I say something? I'm not making submission. Starman, if you actually want to have a dialogue, all of us will be here.
you are
Let's
meeting me
dialogue.
and you are talking. I go leave this space. You go talk to yourself.
Then go away. We don't need you here. Who are you?
Christopher, just shut
Christopher,
up
shut
now.
up.
We need you
wait.
here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Please, Starman,
Let me
please,
just
1 minute, please. See, if we really want to have a conversation, it's not about noise everywhere. One person should speak, then the other person will answer. Not everybody speaking at the same time. We are not going to learn anything. At least people are here. So whatever they want to bring, let them break the bottle. Then we'll face it. That is just the truth.
Okay, so Conrad, to your question that you thought was gotcha. So Greece existed before Rome. Then Rome rose, conquered Greece, turned Greece into a vassal state for centuries. When I mean centuries, almost 500 years. Greece was just a vassal state. How come Greece still exists as a country today? Now that's stage one. Oh, this same Greece, after Rome, Ottoman Empire came, conquered them for another 350 years. But Greece is still there today. Conrad, please take my advice and go and clear confused.
Okay. So the idea of conquering a nation, right, does not extinct that nation, right? They just have new government in affair, okay, in the helms of affair. So that is a very proper example you gave, okay, to negate the point I made. Okay, so that's somehow you are not that smart, okay, but the idea of colonialism, okay, you see, America colonized most countries in the world. Okay, it never. I mean, you British, the British, right? They colonized most countries in the world. It never extinct those countries. Okay, those countries still existed, and they existed post-colonialism. Okay, so that's why I said the example you gave, conquering nation, conquering one another, you understand, ruling them for some time, them leaving. No, that's a very bad example. Okay, wait. Your example was very bad. Let me make my submission. Okay, because I know we will not agree on this. But anyways, Starman, you talk of intelligence, Princeton talk of intelligence. the same set of people that lost a narrative war against a certified dollar, Muhammadu Buhari.
Conrad, I've heard this your narrative. Yeah, okay. Okay, now let's talk about you and your protest.
Sama, why are you muting me now? Is it do you want to gag me? Do you want to gag me? Eh?
Yeah,
Why are you always scared of me?
No, oh God, how is this guy able to unmute? Conrad, we've heard it before. We've heard it 200 times. Yes. Yeah, we lost narrative war against Buhari. Yes. How about you? They stole your mandate and there's nothing you could do. This your protest, Conrad. You know, I haven't opened space since you guys started your protest. And I've been in your back channel, in your rooms, your chat section, encouraging you, asking you how far with the protest, but I haven't opened space yet. And that space is coming, and I hope you'll be there. Conrad, were you on ground to lead the protest? I asked you to send me live video of you on ground because I hear you all the time calling people like me, why don't you come back to Nigeria and come and lead this thing from ground? Conrad, were you on ground? Where's your live videos? Conrad, I saw you hosting spaces, encouraging people to go and face these barbaric terrorist zoo armies with no
we are here to
weapons.
discuss another
With no
topic.
weapons. Comrade, you have
Can
blood
you
on
mute your
hands.
mic, comrade? Let Starman speak, please.
Comrade, you told people, to go and do your bidding. At least me, when I tell people to go and they themselves volunteer to fight for Biafra. I ally with them and I give them the tools of the trade.
He's running away. He's running away. Starman, he's running away. He's running away. He's running away.
What happened is that he don't want
He's
anybody he don't want anybody to discuss that protest because they know that the blood of those people is in their head. They don't want anybody to discuss anything that has to do with that protest because they are the ones who push those people to go and die, and the blood of those people is in their head.
Where is Horrible Ada? Where is Horrible Ada? The one shouting
Horrible
that they will use hand and tear down zoo. Where is she now?
She said they will throw stones at their jets.
No, I'm coming for them. I'm coming for them. He thought he could come here to gaslight because me, I've been sniping at him from comment section. Comrade, 120 people now dead up where? Comrade, 120 people. What are you going to do?
He killed those people. He sent them to early graves. He's responsible.
As he ran away, now, he's going.
You said Siche have run. That's the one I'm coming for. Not even
Exactly. They have run away now. They will go and open a space now and start telling you that you can't
Simon
engage them.
that killed them.
You understand? They will go and open another space and tell you that you can't engage them. That is why they ran away. They can't even withstand this conversation for once. They can't even withstand it. They will go and open a space now and start telling you that they engage Starman and Starman cannot engage them. He was muting them and all that. This is what you are going to hear from them now. The next space they are going to open. Very hopeless and mannerless people. I don't even understand this.
They do gag you too. They mute you too, right?
Oh yeah, they mute me all the time. And even with that, I still remember the last comrade space before their protest that I left them alone. I think it was me, Genius, and was it Code Artisan or Vade or Trendsetter that went there, was greatest. Went there, shut down the narrative. Shut down the whole narrative. To the point that, a lot of people that were there, they came into our next space and they were like, they actually came to the space because of us that were up on that space. That Conrad just came back and shut down the room because there was nothing else for them to say.
Starman, I'm gonna go down now. You know this guy called Duro Timi, right? My brother, no, listen, bro. Why Biafrans should be very proud, especially what Mazinam Kanu has taught us and our Prime Minister. Be very proud that you've stood on the path of truth and you've been consistent. Duro Timi came on one of their spaces and said it is time for them to match violence with violence. It is time for them to pick up arms against these terrorists. This is what we've done. for how many years now that those you call your gallant soldiers, gallant police, all this nonsense that have been killing you, they are not your security. They are terrorists. We call them Boko Haram Nigerian military for a reason. And the PM has already told us, if you bring violence to Biafra, Biafra will match it with 10 times that violence. I repeat again to that guy who was here, I'm not going to insult you, comrade. You are responsible for sending those people to die because you knew very well that they were going to go with placards and these terrorists will come with AK-47 and other kind of weapons to kill them and they could not defend themselves. But knowing fully well, being aware of this, you still sent them to go and die. Comrade, those people blood, they hang for your head. I yield the mic.
So basically, everything they've been accusing us for, they are now virtually guilty of. Oh, come back from diaspora and fight. Oh, you're sending people to that. And we are giving people tools for the job. They're just saying carry placard. And if they shoot, be more angry. Like say an Incredible Hulk. You go just chest bullet, Abi. The one I'm waiting for is make them kill the first police or soldier. Then I'll see who has mouth to come and tell me, oh, you're killing people. You're killing people. Let's wait now. Let's see how much. Let's see. Shebi, is the protest even going on? I'm not even hearing anything again, Seth. Let's see how much they will continue being killed before they even. Let's whether there's blood that even flows in their veins that they'll just be there and just be killed, just be killed, just be killed. Stupid people.
These
Anyway,
are
next.
cowardly people that is brainless. In fact, I don't even know how to talk to them. You know, they will go on their space and start talking all manner of shit. What they are even defending, they don't know. They will tell people to come out and protest where they know that since they are kids till this age they are now, the country which they are trying to patch and make it move, like somebody who is tired and you are pushing the person, move on. They keep trying to see if they can push more people to go and die. And when
Stefan,
you come and talk, they will tell you,
Stefan, please
say,
take your
you
DM.
gaslight them. You understand that they are talking
You
all
see,
manner of
that
things.
one called chair is going up and down, trying to talk down on our prime minister. And the Yoruba people make a year out of him yesterday. Because he thought when he said he's not a Biafra, they will give him space to talk and talk whatever
Yes.
he wants. And before you know it, they make him look useless. And I was just coming for him this morning, because when I saw him in this stage, I want to ask him, when you say you are not a Biafra, Simon is not my prime minister, did they Yoruba Ronu? That's what they do. I don't know how, you know, there's a space the comrade hosted, and someone make him look so unintelligent. Since that time, he's still angered and angry, trying to come on a space Starman is hosting, try to make rowdy of it so that people will say Starman is gagging people. But whoever knows Starman knows that Starman is somebody who give you the leg to come out. But when we cut off that leg, he will have all justification to do it. And that is what comrade have been running up and down, trying to tell people that Starman doesn't engage. They don't know that we have tough skin, which they don't have. They can't even allow you to speak for 1 minute in their space. All they want is excuse to say, oh, he's a terrorist, he's this and that. But now they have sent 100 and something people to go and die. And some people have collected money for this thing. Oh. That's the painful part of it. Some people have collected money.
Exactly. Some people
Some
don't
people
chop.
have collected money.
Were they not contributing money? No, sorry, justice. Maybe they were some people don't. Some people don't cash out. We could just wait. Maybe breeze go blow. Found Yash go show. And see, I said I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting. Make the whole thing die down. You see that they are 15 points list. Now I go paste for the space where I go open for them. One by one, we'll go through everything and see which one they've achieved. And then after that, we'll now count how many people have died. And then we'll now ask them, what are you guys going to do? Are we going to just move on? And then I'll dare them. Make I see any of you, that'll come and tell me, oh, I'm killing people. Because you are there, they are killing you like chicken. Now you sabi. Don't tell me that I should be, because chicken, me too, I should be a chicken. Next person, Biko. That they are 15
We'll go
I ain't got
247.
yeah. Eh? You say?
I say we'll go 247 should speak. Then after him,
Okay,
MID.
Minister.
Okay. Hello. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Can somebody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Ah.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Thank you. You can't hear me.
Starman,
Can I
we
hear
Starman,
you?
can hear you.
Okay.
Starman,
Okay,
can
no,
you hear him?
let him continue. I'll try and log in from my computer. Let him continue.
Okay.
Okay. I greet everybody. I have been listening. Some people that saying they are not from they are not Biafrans, they don't want to be part of Biafrans. I think the question here should be, do you want Nigeria? Are you okay in Nigeria? Is Nigeria really working out for you? Are you getting are you getting favored by the system Nigeria? Now, I wish that our Yoruba brothers are still here. Or that Bini brother. I don't know if the Bini brother that is asking upon questions upon questions. You see, coming here to ask you, can a dead man rise? Can that rat become chicken? Can chicken become ego? Is because you don't have anything to offer. You don't have solution. I used to tell people that if you don't know where you are, you will not know where you are going to. If you don't know your present position, you will not know. If you don't know your location, you will never know your destination. Yoruba people feel they are comfortable in Nigeria. Bini people, Edo people, anybody that feels they are comfortable in Nigeria, the question they should be asking themselves is this: what is it that you have benefited or that you are benefiting from Nigeria? I'm not talking about Olusegun Obasanjo is a Yoruba man. He had been the president of Nigeria. Jonathan has been the head of government. Tinubu is the senator. He built Lagos. He's the president. What you personally, what have you benefited? And you are in America ranting that Nigeria is good. In UK, many places outside in diaspora, you are enjoying it. You are enjoying the country. You are enjoying you are enjoying that country and the benefit that comes from that country. The people in this your beautiful, God-given, blessed Nigeria, are they enjoying the same benefit as you are? Just yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw a video of our people getting drowned. And the guy that was videoing himself and others was saying, I am dying. I am watching myself and videoing myself getting drowned. I am dying. And the way you look around, no help is coming. In the midst of the Mediterranean Sea, help know they come. I just want to see if there's any rescue mission. Nothing, nobody they come. And till now, we don't hear anything about them again. That means they don't finish. All because Nigeria has never worked. It's not working. We never work. You are there. Listen, it's not about Igbo. It's not about Simon Ekpa. I used to tell people, it's not about Simon Ekpa. It's not even about Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about anybody. It's about our freedom one by one. It's about everybody's freedom. It doesn't matter who leads you to your freedom. When you need a job in a good oil company, for instance, and your salary is very huge, and you embrace it. You went there to see somebody with the height of Ake or Popo as your boss. You'll be responding every morning. You'll be reporting to every morning, every minute in his office. You sending you get instruction, you take instructions from him. Will you not do that? Biafra we are looking for is freedom. It's about freedom. Now my brother here is saying now the he was asking him if he is now on the ground. You see, these are confused people that don't know anything. Yesterday it was Simon Ekpa. You are in Finland telling people to go and die in Nigeria. But today you are still telling people to go and die in the same Nigeria. And I heard my brother here telling him that we even sent our people with arms to go and confront these terrorists. You send them with platter card and the Nigerian flag to go and die. We confront them. We kill them. We don't go and die before them. The time we died has passed. When they inaugurated and they launched Python Dance 1, 2, 3, only for us in our land only. Python dance, crocodile die, crocodile smile, crocodile rise, lion jump, golden down, golden sleep, only in our land. Today, where are all those golden down and sleep and the crocodile and the python? Are they still dancing? No. Because
Operation Chude is currently ongoing. Sorry, Minister Biko.
Operation.
The current one has our Operation Chude or something like that. Yeah, that's the ongoing one now.
Even Operation Udoka.
Yeah, Operation
Udoka has been silent.
It's been silent, you know, but that is the main point now. That is the agenda going on in our land now.
They are deceiving themselves. Whenever they feel that this one has been killed, they will raise up another name. It will be killed, they raise up another name. If we remember about 2 years ago or 1 year ago at least, for the last 1 year, since 2021 to 2022, every day, even in the middle of 2023, every week, Hope Uzodinma will flew to Abuja to ask for more troops, soldiers. And when he come back, he will be bold and proud enough to sit in the front of tele to tell you that I have flown to Abuja and I demanded from Buhari more troops, and the Buhari gave it to me immediately. And they went in the book, he continued. But today, do you see him demanding again? Because soldier no day to demand again. That is why they are begging for terrorists to repent. So they go recruit them, carry them, come. But if they come, they're more. Today they finish for our land. Those that are going to protest today, ask yourself, where is Aisha Buhari that was before at the forefront? He don't use Zona shine. Very soon, God save una say Biafra come out to Nigeria go collapse. He say you give Nigeria more 1 year, you go see Aisha Yusuf, no? He go become a politician with portfolio. Una go there, somebody go work out to use their brain, go collect something. All the people that died during the NSAS, have you seen Aisha Buhari, Aisha Yusuf coming out to demand for their lives? Those in prison till now that we are taking during
really don't use them, go America. Come become a politician.
You see, that is what we are saying. And the people are now catching out from this one now. They don't milk them, and the fools they die, and the useless wise ones are using their blood to catch out. They pocket their money, they put them for pocket. You did there, Nigeria go good, hunger. Is hunger your problem? Fools. Yorubas that are saying Igbo must go, Igbo. Yeah, me, I don't have problem with going, you know. I love that narrative. But one thing we must always remind them is that Igbo is going, but you cannot push Igbo away. Igbo will go, but when you begin to say, we go kill Igbo, we go push Igbo away, is when me, myself, I will have something to tell them. Because their idea, the idea Igbo must go is that they are going to push Igbo away so they will inherit the beautiful buildings and beautiful businesses. Fools and cowards everywhere. They don't think. They don't reason. They don't want to. I'm sorry I'm calling Yorubas. I know some Yorubas are good. I must tell you the truth. There are some that are reasoning well, but not these ones that are telling you Igbo must go. Igbo is my problem. Even the president, their president wife, Tinubu wife, still telling you openly that let Igbos go. We will share their properties. You see the mentality they get? People wey no know anything, they no know where they dey. Anything, any narrative wey common funani wey the real cow can't give you, you go carry am dey portray. The same funani go enter your forest. They don't take over many of your communities, your house. A lorry no belong to you again. For una land, na they get emir. For una land, na emir. Hey, Chineke man, listen. People no know wetin be their problem. Now, so these Bini people be. When you go check document, even videos of these oil community, oil producing communities, they no get light, they no get road, they no get school, they no even know wetin be cellular telephone. Even Nokia 3310, they no get them, they no know. Yet, now them you they make their life. They no get anything, and you are here. It's not about Igbo. It's not about president. It's not about position. It's about life and the freedom. And we don't suffer enough. We don't want to suffer again. We don't die enough. When our PM went to Lagos last 2 weeks or last week, did you see how people came out? Because we have destroyed the fear. The fear, we don't fear tire now. We don't fear. Certain, if you dey fear, you go hide under your bed, they go come there, come kill you. If you say you no want fear, they go kill you. Waiting better for you. No be say make you come out. If before anybody go come, you go see say you dey ready to die and you go kill them too. So they go no say na if you kill me, I kill you. No, baby, I no go let you kill me. If you are coming to kill me, I go kill you first. So now everybody don't understand. They say these people, they no be the same people where they be before. Even Mayegu said that these people, they are no longer on the defensive side. They are now on offensive side. And yes, I agree with him. That is where we are. We don't fear tire. What do you want fear again? You dey fear they don't rape your mama for your front. You dey fear they rape your sister for your front. You dey fear they burn your business. You dey fear the building where you suffer for even borrow money, sell some properties to acquire land and build. Somebody can't tell you say na illegal building or na wrong investment. They go demolition for your face. Waiting you remain where you want fear. Nothing to fear again now. So when anybody think you can go. You are not. I beg, make una know the website for these people where they come here, come say, I am Bini, I don't believe you. If you don't believe in Biafra, nobody is begging you. That is one person. Maybe in this Benin now we are talking about, if there are 1,800,000 are following us, they want to be free. I know how many that are calling me every day. So when I don't want Biafra. You are not, we are not we. The person should tell you, I am not with you. And they tell the person, drop my microphone, waka. I was in the one, somebody was mentioning Grandmaster or Great Master, those fools that talk about evil against us. I saw when Yoruba said something about Igbos, and he got angry. I said, oh, so this boy knows, say, all this thing when they do here na evil thing. You see how he was defending. He was telling the people what really happened from 1935, how they began to kill us, how the pogrom started, how they beheaded us, I said, so if this guy know all these things, why in the fight against our freedom? This is to tell you that they are educated fools. They are very, very graduate, or they have PhDs for foolishness. So I beg my brothers, I hail honor, I hail every one of us. God go bless us. Very soon, all we need, we will get this freedom. We go get them by the grace of God. Airborne.
He say.
Yeah, let the next person. MID Bridgie, you can go now.
Wrong.
MID.
Go ahead. I'm happy. No way.
Sorry?
I'm happy. Ahead. If you
We can't really hear him. But let's hear from Crypto Dave. He's a new speaker, so let's just and after him Biafra Abradima. Crypto Dave, have you got anything to say? No. Okay, Biafra Abracadabra, you can go. You can speak. Grab the mic. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can. Crypto Dave, Biafra Abracadabra. Are you guys with us? Can you guys hear us?
Then Erwin should go now.
Yeah.
Erwin,
Evan
Evin,
has
go
been here
on.
since. Let him go.
Erwin, Erwin, are you there?
Ev-
Erwin, Erwin, on mute.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, thank you very much. Good afternoon from Starman. Good afternoon, and great. Before I make my submission, I want to ask that question that that guy comrade asked. He said that can a country that was conquered in the history of the world can to regain to later regain a sovereignty again? Has it happened in the history of the world? So, Starman, you were answering the question, but you didn't conclude before the guy left. I don't know if you can, because people are listening, so that can throw light on that before I make my submission. I don't know. Are you hearing me?
Okay, so yeah, the Greeks, they were a civilization before the Romans. The Romans now came into prominence, now conquered the Greece for like 500 years. They were controlling Greek affairs, the taxing Greece for their resources, just like Britain and America are doing all their neo colonies today. And uh, at some point, they even invaded parts of Greece. That's the Romans. Now, after the Romans, the Ottomans came, conquered Greece again for another like 300, almost 350 years. Now, this is a total of literally almost 850 years that the Greeks were like just under somebody's influence or another. But yet, after the Second World War, they were able to, they still retained that national identity, that Greek identity. And after the Second World War, they were able to reconstitute themselves as a modern nation state. And it's the same thing that's happened with Biafrans. You know, okay, so the first time we considered ourselves as a modern nation state was in 1967. That's not to say that there wasn't somewhat, you know, an awareness of, you know, our culture being, you know, a common thread amongst all of us. And also that, especially our elite as at then, weren't aware that of the concept of Biafra that Britain entered into agreements with. So yeah, so we were colonized. We entered into a war of colonial repression, because that's what that Biafra war was. It wasn't no bullshit civil war. That was just colonial repression. Just like happens with empires. If you try to do an uprising, if the empire is still strong, of course they will come down on you, you know. So, but that does not mean that, oh, because they won, well, you know, they will claim they won the war, even though, yeah, Nigerians claiming they won the war is as bullshit as any claim can be. That war was Biafra versus Britain, all those Western countries, including Soviet Union and Arab world. You know, just like this Ukraine war now is Russia versus Europe and America. Don't even mention Ukraine. You know, but after all these things happened to Greece, the Greeks retained their identity, just like we Biafrans. We retained our identity through all this pain, horror, and everything. And somebody is coming here now to come and tell us that. Just like the Igbo Nation guy earlier said, like I said, we're gonna all these people with so many. Look, today we've had Igbo Nation, we've had Ndi Protester, Ndi Obedient, we've had Ronu Pro Max, we've had real Yoruba Nation. Like all sorts of people are gonna come with their. So yeah, I don't know if that answered your
Yeah,
question, Evie.
I understand. So what you are saying now is this.
Evie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sama,
Oh,
Evan, wait. Sama, you can hear him?
no. Okay, let me switch to my computer. Yeah, yeah, I can. I think I can hear him now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
He can hear
So
you.
what you are saying now is this. Yeah, because if you look at the Biafra and Nigeria war, you say that Biafra was not conquered. That is a lie. Biafra was conquered because, but it was not by Nigeria. Biafra was conquered by the British because the war was fought against Biafra and British because British was the owner of Nigeria and even up to now. So as long as you declare war against Nigeria, it means you have declared war against British, and British will fight to retain.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said, and that's why I said me. I don't even see it as a civil war. Me, I see it as a colonial war of
Yeah,
repression.
so that is why to me that war, the war is just a crazy war that I don't know what makes it to happen because we know since we are not fighting against we know that the British is so powerful as they were the world powers of then. So to fight them will not be so easy for us, but it has happened. It has happened. So what I'm saying now is this: now that same British is still the owner of Nigeria up till now. I mean, say they are totally the owner of Nigeria. They know not like independent. Nigeria is not an independent state. This is the fact. So we are fighting for Biafra again now. It's a question, please. I want to learn. We are still fighting for the same Biafra. Then and the same British is still there, the owner of Nigeria. I, I, how we do you think that this same British will not do the same thing that they do before if for example it happen again? So can you?
Okay, okay, yeah. So I talked about you know if an empire is at the height of their power and one of their vassal states tries to rebel, of course that empire is at the height of their power. And just like America is doing now, when Saddam tried to come up with an alternative to the dollar, boom, they went to go and repress him, crushed his rebellion. You know, but we're in an age today when things have changed because all empires have a lifespan.
No empire has lasted forever in human history. None. Especially if you're expansionist. Egypt, I always point out, Egypt was not an expansionist civilization. The reason Egypt is no longer existing today is because they were eventually just overrun. They were conquered several times to the point of just overrun. Now, like I also said earlier when I was speaking, if you look throughout history, anytime an empire is about to collapse, that's when you start seeing uprising all around the empire. All those vassal states that they've been taxing, collecting, whether every year you pay levy of 1,000 slaves or 3,000 ounces of gold or silver, whatever. That's when, because those, just, you know how Nigeria is being sucked dry by Britain. That's how empires used to behave. Like in one of my prior lectures, I talked about how in the past, for empires, going to go and conquer was economic policy. Like, imagine you're in your empire, your treasury, the silver and gold is so low, you are risking economic collapse. And you know that what caused your silver to run so low in the first place is the neighboring kingdom that you were doing trade with. But they had a product of value. You didn't. So you were just buying. And in the process of buying, all your gold was transferring from your treasury to their treasury. So you know where your gold is. Now, because of Igbo people, they claim to be civilized, but when it suits them, they rationalize barbaric behavior, call it conquest to sanitize it. They'll pick a fight to that kingdom that's now economically taking all their gold, knowing fully well that okay, we can conquer these guys, even go and conquer them. And see, if you read a lot of those history, you see that, especially when they lay siege to a city state, all those states back then that had like a fence around the whole city state, when they finally break into that city state, break the walls, as they are going for the king's main palace, another branch of their army is going straight to the treasury, straight to go and secure the silver, gold, or whatever resources is there. And at some point in a vassal sense weakness, and all of them is all, sometimes you see like almost revolt everywhere. Go and check history of all those Syrian empires and Babylonia. Everywhere rebellion. This is why I'm wondering why our Yoruba brothers are not sensing. They are still doing. They have a way of doing things. Everywhere open rebellion. And if you don't rebel, now that empire will now latch on to. Because remember, these empires, as they are growing in other people's resources, their economies are growing without anything from that empire itself to sustain the size that empire now balloons to. A lot of those things sustaining the balloon size of that empire is from other states. So if those states cut off those access to those resources, they are now forced to shrink, and that shrinkage is very painful. It causes internal riots, economic collapse, all sorts of problems in the empire. And that's why empires lash out violently when they're about to collapse. Because they'll rather be killing other people than their own people revolting internally, destabilizing the whole thing. And I've been banging on about how this is the best time for any African peoples that want to go check my profile, the self-determination of the African people, tropical Africa specifically, because those are my people, is the only thing that will save this planet. See, any African people that wants to be free, there is no better time in history to start your revolt.